All right, you guys. So like, share, subscribe, ring the bell so that y'all get the updates when I release the content on this channel. Shouts out to the Lions Den basketball community. Salute to A Weapons. He represent midlife music. And I want to get into this video, talk about uh, the Lakers. I want to talk about the playoffs. And I want to talk about the opportunity that LeBron James is allowing to slip away from himself. You know, um, you know, I'm telling you guys something, man. I'm very honest with y'all. LeBron is putting himself in a very tough situation. Very tough situation. This is probably the best shot he has at winning another championship right now. And throughout the first couple games of this series, his decision making is absolutely destroying the opportunity that he has individually uh, to come up and to do something special. Now he got lucky and got that big trade that allowed them to get all those very good pieces he got, and Roy Hachimura, uh, you know, and all those guys he got in the trade, D'Lo, all those other guys, right? You got role players playing big time basketball, Austin Reeves and other role players playing elite big time basketball, and for you to make the mistakes that he had been making when he's supposed to have been one of the smartest players in the world is just astounding that he would do that with so much on the wood, especially when you seen that the way you was playing was working, playing through your teammates, allowing your teammates to step up in their roles and be big. And it's just like LeBron blocked that out and said, "Nah, I want to do this." And instead of doing what was working, he comes out doing something completely different, going off the team script uh, and and writing his own script. You know, I think it's really hurt him, and it's really hurt the team. Uh, the things that he's done. If he doesn't continue, if he continues to do what he's been doing, uh, they're going to get beat fairly easy in this series, maybe 4 or 5 games. Uh, he can't make the bad decisions. I heard something come out from the Lakers yesterday that I did not like that they said, and I couldn't believe that they said it. And they said that they're living with LeBron James shooting threes, and they're encouraging him to let it fly. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. To me, that's a death sentence for the Los Angeles Lakers because if you continue to allow him to do those things when you're playing a great brand of basketball as a team through AD, through the role players, to me, LeBron James is just only thing he's doing is defeating himself. He's got this thing laid out for him where this is probably the best chance you'll ever have to win another chip, you know? And 2 games you gave away. 2 games you gave away. He gave them away. Not nobody else. He gave those games away with his bad decision making. And he's going to look back and wish he had that back. Honestly, he probably think that right now, y'all, that he wish he had that back. You know, um, look, man, LeBron's a great player. We're not gonna lie about that. He's a great player, but um, you know, his mind has went away uh, in this series and late and points in this season where something's working and he just completely goes against it. I don't know why that is or what that is that he's trying to prove or that he's doing, but it really is very detrimental to the success of his team, man. And he's really taking a toll on his team doing the things that he's doing. LeBron needs to go ahead and try to get this thing turned around. You know what I mean? ASAP. Needs to try to get it turned around quick. Because as I told you guys before, man, this team, man, they're too good, man. The Lakers got a good team, man. And the other guys, the role players stepping up, playing big time basketball. Roy Hachimura playing the way he's playing. It's unbelievable that you got these pieces doing this, and then you would do that. You're in a situation where you don't have to force it. You're in a situation where you don't have to play crazy basketball. You did? You're in a situation where, man, it's all on the line, man. Man, you got to go get it, man. You in that situation, and basically, you're giving it away. You're giving it away, man. You right there. You can win this series. You're back in the NBA Finals. And I don't know what LeBron is thinking about when he makes those decisions to jack up those threes in these late game situations, but it is killing your teammates, bro. And the team is scared to say something to you because you're LeBron James. But AD or somebody needs to wake up and shake your ass when you start doing that. And sometimes, it take a strong other player to check a star player. But the thing is, who else is strong on the Lakers team? AD gonna listen to everything LeBron say. D'Lo, he ain't got the heart to do it. He don't got the balls to do it. Neither do none of them other dudes. So you basically faced with a situation where it's a lose-lose situation. If you are a Lakers fan, shout out to whoever just sent me that donation. A Lakers fan, because you looking at this and you like, man, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Darvin Ham ain't gonna say nothing. He's a clutch client. Know what I mean? He ain't trying to get fired. So he can pull that tough act with Russell Westbrook. You know what I mean? Shout out to Raekwon Cuffey in the cash app. He said he's trying to get to the Western Conference Finals MVP. He's trying to get the Western Conference Finals MVP, bro. Shaking my head. Yeah, and he and Raekwon. The sad thing is that he's not gonna be able to do it. You know what I mean? Playing the way he's playing, he don't need to get that no more. And see, that's the thing. LeBron needs to let those personal awards and stuff go away. You're older now. Now it's time for the younger dudes to get those personal awards, and you get the team awards. He still want to be that guy. And to be honest with you, the Lakers have gotten where they are right now because LeBron James hadn't had to be that guy. Everybody else was. D'Lo was one night. Lonnie Walker was one night. Austin Reeves was one night. Roy Hachimura was one night. So all of these different pieces have stepped up and given you elite level play. All of those pieces. And you've ignored that because of your selfishness, which makes you ignore the high level that your teammates are playing on because you want to come out and jack up threes. And see, this is the judgment of LeBron James. This is what he's been doing. This is the reason why people are on his helmet. Because you got a perfect chance to get back to the NBA Finals. You had 2 games where you could have won both games, and you gave those games away. You can't never get that back. And He's not getting younger, he's getting older. So you do that, you can't never get that back. Because you're getting older, you're not getting younger, and you're gonna regret that, bro. It's right there in front of your face. Your chance to get back to the NBA finals. Try to win another championship. Your teammates are actually doing their job. You actually, for once in your career, was stepping back and letting your teammates do their job. And everybody was fitting in. And as soon as you come along trying to impose your will on everything, this is the bull job that happens when you didn't have to. And what you do is when you play like that, you suck all the air out your team. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the brother Brendan in the Cash App with a donation, man. He said LeBron is a cancer ticket. Hey, man, listen, he had been playing the right way for a lot of these games. And the first 2 games of this series, he just went away from that shit down the end of the stretch of the game. You know, even during the course of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like you're down 0-1. You're trying to tie the series up because you know how important it is against this team to try to tie it up, get one. And you're on the break and you try and do a reverse dunk on the break and just lose the ball. And then you do a layup and it hit the front of the rim, a layup. That's when you know you're trying to do too much. That's when you know what, man, I got to scale it back. I'm out here looking like garbage right now. You feel me? And so these are the things that LeBron James have been doing that have been very detrimental to the Los Angeles Lakers. You know, and nothing more egregious than those 3-point shots, bro. And that's why I said yesterday, the Lakers had full control of that game. And LeBron comes down jacking up threes, and then that's the game. Now, will he do it tonight? Do I think LeBron will come out jacking up threes tonight? He might. To try to prove a point. He might. To try to say, look, I can come out here and make 5. Because I saw the quote from the team, and they're saying they're encouraging him to continue to shoot. That's crazy to me. A dude that's 1 of 20 in the fourth quarters in the playoffs, and you still, you understand what I'm saying? You know, they still talking about you shoot no shots. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And be honest with you guys, man, it really is confusing to me that this is a situation that is occurring right now. You know, shout out to Keith in the Cash App with a donation. He said, how much I got to pay for you to shout out my channel? Oh, you put 50 in there. I shout out your channel. What's your channel's name? I promote your channel. Drop a 50 ball. I promote your channel. I ain't even know you had a channel. Salute to you though, Keith. Appreciate that. But yeah, so as I told you guys, right? I'm looking at LeBron James, man. Shout out my boy JB in the Cash App donation, man. He said Jimmy Ball last night ticket. He said Lakers might lose this series in 5. Man, if they don't win tonight, boy, it's gonna get real cloudy in LA if they don't win tonight. It's gonna be some dark clouds in LA tonight. And I'm talking about it's gonna be pitch black if they don't get this win tonight. You know what I mean? So it's just a situation, man. I mean, it looks crazy, you know. We all, me personally, man, I'm looking at this thing, man, like, damn, dog. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You hear me? But y'all know what's up, man. Me personally, man, I'm looking at this thing, man, like this man is giving this whole thing away, bro. It's giving it away, bro. You giving it away. And so if you want to get this series away, if you want to give another NBA Finals trip away, because your ego won't allow you to continue to allow the other guys to shine, your ego still wants you to be MVPs and Finals MVPs and Conference MVPs, because your ego wants you to feel like you still closing all this other stuff. You're not that no more. Your days of having an effect on the game is over with, bro. And we just being in that standpoint, you can have some great games still. But you doing what you did before in the past, that's over with. That's been proven. Shout out to Keith back in the Cash App donation. Shout out to Jeffrey John in the Cash App. He say, karma from the basketball gods. I love it. Well, I mean, he better do something, man, because I'm telling y'all, the path he's headed on, bro, is a path of destruction, bro. And if he does that again tonight, and appreciate y'all for the donations in the Cash App too. If he does that again tonight, bro, the Lakers gonna lose, man. They might get swept, bro. They might. If he does that again tonight, bro, he gonna lose fans doing that, bro. He gonna lose fans doing that because now people are gonna really see the narrative around him, bro, and they're gonna see the motive around him. If he does that again, man, he better not do that again, bro. Tonight, where he's just coming out jacking up bad threes, bro. He can't do that again tonight, bro. That would be very bad look if he would have come out and do that again tonight, where he's just jacking up all these bad threes and stuff during the game and missing them. I mean, bro, this ain't the time for you to try to get a heat check or try to get yourself going again, bro. Just keep playing the right way, keep moving the ball, and keep trusting your teammates, bro. That's what you got to do. When you playing at this level, bro, you know that, man. You know that, man. You know that, man. And so I'm just saying to you guys, man, me personally, bro, LeBron James, this guy, as I said before, man, he has done it to himself, to us where he has literally hurt himself from winning another NBA championship. He done it to himself, bro. He did it to himself. Y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in here too. Y'all not subscribed, hit the subscribe, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that's coming on in here, man. He need to wake up, bro, because that what he did the first two games is criminal, bro. Bro, you 1 of 20 in the fourth quarters with shooting threes, and you missing all those shots, bro, and you continue to just keep jacking up shots, and jacking up shots. I never understood that, dog. I never understood that. You know what I'm saying? I never understood that, you know? And so the rest couldn't save them last game. They shot way more free throws last game, still lost. So, like I said, and that was because he was jacking up bad shots and gave the momentum to the Denver Nuggets. If he would have just kept playing through the offense, bro, Roy Hachimura out here balling, bro. I don't told y'all this 1,000 times. Roy Hachimura about to made himself $100 million. Y'all not listening to what I'm saying? Roy Hachimura don't made himself about $100 million. I keep telling you guys this. You know what I'm saying? Keep telling y'all this. I don't think y'all hearing what I'm saying to y'all when I said that. Roy Hachimura came above $100 million. And he's stacking the deck. He's stacking the deck on them checks. The way he been playing, bro. You feel me? Shout out to my boy Xavier in that Cash App with a donation, man. He said Lakers lose tonight, it's over. Yeah. I'm pretty much in agreement with that. They're not coming down from 0-3. That's facts. They definitely not coming down from 0-3. You know what I'm saying? I know that for a fact. Y'all hit that like button. Okay. So yeah, Bron is playing. Roy Hachimura is balling. It's LeBron James that's killing the games. Go look at the games. Go look at the games. Now, if he just plays within the rhythm of the game, and see, this is the one thing I always told y'all that LeBron did throughout his career. Now, he was so good, he could get away with it still because he was so good at that time where he had more control over the game. Now, when you try to do everybody else's job when you don't have to, now it hurts because you can't still do what you used to do. So, for example, LeBron used to do everybody else's job, and everybody said, "Oh, Bron got to do everything." He don't. He try to do everybody else's job. He try to play the point, the two, guard this, do that, do that. He tried to do that when he don't. He had players that could do it. He tried to do it, and he could pull it off sometimes because he was great. But now, when you older, and you don't have that effect, and you try to do it when you got guys who showing you they can do it, now that's when it kills your team. That's when it backfires on you. See what I'm saying? Because now when you're doing that, now it's like, yo, man, You know what I'm saying? And the guys ain't gonna say nothing, but quietly, they thinking that. Quietly, the Laker players are thinking LeBron tricked up the game. He tricked up the series. Trust me, Darvin Ham is thinking that. He don't want to say it though, because it's LeBron James. See what I'm saying? And that's the problem. You know, because if that was Phil Jackson or one of them, if they had that kind of clout, they wouldn't care who it was. If it was Mike, Kobe, LeBron, you doing that bullshit, they're gonna tell you about it. You know what I mean? Or they had strong enough teammates. You know what I'm saying? The Ron Hartons of the world, the D Fishers of the world, those guys who would talk to you when you're doing dumb shit like that. The Lakers don't have nobody that got that type of heart that's gonna do that. That's your problem. AD is never gonna do that. He's never gonna tell LeBron, yo, give me the ball, man. You jacking up bullshit. He's never gonna do that. He doesn't have the heart to do that. AD don't have the balls to do that. And that's the problem with AD. He don't have the balls to do that, bro. So he'll never do that. Something like that is not in AD's DNA. It's not in his DNA. So when you look at that type of situation, you don't even think about that because you're like, man, AD ain't even built like that. What he gonna do? You know what I mean? What he gonna do? You know what I mean? That's why you need guys that just don't care that's over there that got cachet. If it was Rondo on the team, Rondo, he would have went away from LeBron. Straight up. Rondo would have went away from LeBron. Rajon Rondo would have called a whole different play or took the ball to a whole different side and went away from LeBron. If he seen LeBron doing that. And he would have said something to LeBron too. Like, yo, come on, we don't need that right now. That's exactly what he would have said. He said, we don't need that right now. See what I'm saying? That's what he would have did. Got a couple cash apps, y'all. Know what I mean? Shout out to Keith in the cash app with a donation. He said, hit my boy David channel, Sports Addict. And the channel is Sports Addict. And I'm gonna type the channel name so you guys can look it up. Shout out to my boy Keith in that cash app. If y'all want me to promote y'all channel, send $50 to the cash app and I'll promote y'all channel just like I'm doing Keith's right now. So let me put it, I'm gonna write it on the screen. Just like his channel is, and you guys go subscribe to his channel. If you guys want me to shout out y'all's channel and promote y'all's channel like I'm doing his right now, send me a $50 cash app with the name of your channel and a link, and I'll put it on the screen. That's the name of his channel right there. I put it on the screen right there. Sports Addict. It's spelled just like that. Look it up on YouTube. Go subscribe to him. Salute to the brother. You know what I'm saying? You drop that 50 piece, I promote your channel. Straight up. Y'all go subscribe to Keep Channel Sports Addict. You say you're going to go subscribe? Yeah, go subscribe to the brother, man. Know what I mean? So, yeah. This is what I'm saying to y'all, though, right? This is the type of stuff they doing. So, you got no leadership. You got no leadership inside the Lakers locker room that's strong outside of what to be able to say something to LeBron. You ain't got none. It ain't nobody that's gonna pull up to him and say, hey man, yo, you know, stop shooting that shit, bro. Because they all gonna be afraid they're gonna get cussed out. You know what I mean? And listen, that game was on a silver platter for the Lakers. Go back and watch the game again. I did. LeBron started jacking up threes, and that was the game. He jacked up threes in the biggest moments of the game and gave the momentum of the game away. You know what I mean? And you guys got to notice that. Now, the Lakers, they'll go to the free throw line a lot more tonight. I do think the Lakers should win tonight. You know? I think they should win this game at home tonight. A lot of people will be picking them to lose. I think the Lakers should win this game at home. If they lose, it's over with. If they lose this game, they're not coming back down from 0-3. So I do believe that the Lakers should win this game tonight. You know, they played 2 good games. BX, nobody cares about you. You're a New York street rat that have 0 sources, bro. Sit down. So yeah, like I told y'all, right? Keep it 100 with all y'all that's listening to the channel, man. They should be able to go get this game tonight. This is a game. And I'm just telling you guys what it is, right? So as we looking at all this stuff, LeBron just got to make better decisions, bro. Just keep playing through your team. The guys is balling. And then whoever said that, look, that's true. Jokic is falling apart in the 4th quarter, y'all. I don't know if y'all watching. Jokic ain't doing nothing in that 4th quarter, bro. He's doing nothing in the 4th quarter. Jokic. So, you know, it's looking shaky for him in that 4th quarter for Big Yoke. So Yoke need to get his stuff together. He looked real shaky down the stretch of these games, real shaky. And so, as I told you guys, man, I'm paying a lot of attention to this stuff. I want to see how the shit pan out. Shout out to LG978. He said Darvin Ham in the Cash App with a donation. He said Darvin Ham went super hard on Russ, not LeBron, and that's the problem. You got to be willing to coach your players. If you're Darvin Ham and you're not willing to coach your players, you know, it don't mean nothing. If you're Darvin Ham, you're not willing to coach your players. You feel me? You got to be willing to, you know, get on their helmets. You got to be willing to do that if you're Darvin Ham. You feel me? And that's all there is to it. You know, that's all there is to it. And that's just the facts of the whole situation, man. Look, the Lakers, they got a big task in front of them, man. Hey, man, like I said, they play through the team and do what they was doing, they'll be fine. If LeBron goes off script and starts trying to, you know, be a selfish player, they're going to lose, bro. They're going to lose bad. And he's going to forever remember this, and he's going to hate himself for losing this opportunity right here. Because this is a very good opportunity for LeBron. I'll be honest with y'all, man. This is a very good opportunity for LeBron James right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the brother Devin in the Cash App coming through. Big bank, $30 donation. Salute to you, my brother. And he said, Ticket, just enjoy the content, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Salute to you, brother. I appreciate you. I salute to you. Shout out to the brother Corey in the Cash App with a donation as well, man. He said, Ticket, you doing the game tonight? Nigga, is Rice white, nigga? Stop playing with me. You know? So, yeah. The Lakers, if LeBron James doesn't, you know what I'm saying? If LeBron James doesn't do something stupid, they should win the game. That's all it boils down to, y'all. Is he gonna do something stupid? You know? And so the Lakers really don't have to make adjustments. The adjustment they need to make is cut D'Lo's minutes and tell LeBron don't jack up bad threes. That's it. You know, if D'Lo's getting cooked, sit his ass and tell LeBron James don't jack up all those bad shots when the game's on the line. That's it. That's the only adjustment. You really don't need no other adjustments. You know, you have to be able to step up, and LeBron has to be able to accept that. Look, my other guys are doing it. It ain't my time to be MVP no more. It ain't my time to do all this no more. I need to fit in where I get in, and that's just me being a great player who can still give you 25, 8 and 8 by doing the right thing. That's where LeBron mental need to be at. You know what I mean? His mental need to be at. But as I said to you guys before, if he come out here on that bull jive, the Lakers gonna get their ass whooped. You let him come out here jacking up them shots again and see what happens. Man, you a troll, bro.
Who took it?
Come on, bro. You gotta be serious at some point in time in your life, dog. I like you, bro, but you gotta stop trolling, man.
Who you talking to, took it?
Nigga, I'm talking to you.
Nigga said I'm a troll. Nigga, I don't even got time to troll, nigga. Look, man. Look, I gotta be honest, nigga. I don't see no way the Lakers win tonight. I think these niggas is gonna lose again.
First of
3-0.
all, they had 2 chances to win on the road against the best road team in the league. I'm home team in the league, excuse me. They did, and LeBron tricked the games up.
Take it, you're
The
not
Lakers
listening.
got really good role players, and the role players have been playing great. The way you win is continue to allow them to do their job, and you not do no stupid stuff towards the end of the games like you've done in game 1 and game 2 that have caused y'all to lose those games.
Take it. Let me break something down to you though. Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Bruce Brown, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. They had bad games last game. They only showed up in the fourth quarter. You do know that, right, Ticket?
Nigga, the other Lakers
Them
guys
niggas only showed up in the fourth
Schroeder,
quarter.
hold on. That don't mean nothing. Schroeder, what you call it? A lot of those got Lonnie Walker.
And
a lot
they
of those
still
guys had
won.
bad games. No. You're not hearing me. I'm talking about the Lakers had multiple guys that had bad games.
Schroeder always had
LeBron,
bad games, nigga. That nigga ain't
LeBron,
nobody.
AD, hold on. LeBron, AD, they all had bad games.
Nah, I wouldn't say
AD was
AD had a bad
4-15
game.
AD was 4-15 from the field.
He still had 20-something points.
So he had 22 points. 4-15 from the field. That's horrible.
15 rebounds,
It
3
doesn't matter.
steals, 3
He was
blocks.
4 of 15 from the field. That was horrible.
That's the Joker effect, nigga. I mean,
No,
you
hold
got
on.
to play on both
Well,
ends.
Joker hadn't been doing shit in the fourth quarter. In this whole series, he's been getting clamped up.
And that's correct. And guess what, nigga? How many four quarters you think he not
They
gonna show up?
needed
He ain't gonna show up tonight.
heroics. They needed heroics from Jamal Murray in the fourth quarter, and they needed heroics in the first game from Jokic in the first quarter to win those 2 games.
Ticket, right? Let me ask you something, Ticket. Why is it that when the Lakers lose, everybody say they could have won if, but when the Warriors lost,
Hold on, time out.
but when the Warriors lost, it was because the Lakers is so
They
good.
had control of the game. Hold on, they had control of the game. LeBron James shot up bad shots, and they lost the game. They lost control of the game because he kept jacking up threes.
Yeah, that's how you end up losing, nigga.
That's
Steph
what.
Curry showed up,
That's
but
my
Clay
point.
didn't.
Hold on.
That's
That's
why
my
the
point of this
Warriors
video.
lost.
Hold on. But that's my point of this video.
What's the point?
Is that to say if LeBron continues to do that in the closings of the game, they're going to lose the series easy.
Oh well, I mean, listen, I don't look. LeBron can do what he want to do. I mean, he gonna continue to shoot. He not gonna learn his lesson. He might he gonna dumb it down a little bit tonight. He gonna try to play more conservative with his 3-point shooting because he basically just lost his confidence. So he probably won't even take. He probably take 2 threes tonight. But the problem is that Denver, they just too good, bro. They don't have no answer, bro, for Denver, bro. Trust me, bro. They gonna lose tonight. And I expect Jokic to have a 30-point triple-double. I expect one of them role players to have 20-something, MPJ or fucking Bruce Brown. And I think Jamal Murray's going to make clutch baskets. That's what I think is going to happen tonight. I don't see. Look at the refs
All the
tried to
Lakers
give the
role
Lakers
players gonna
game
play
two.
well tonight, bro. Shout out to Ij Morris in the PayPal with the donation. He said, if I'm Denver, I'm going under the screens, and Darren Brown to keep shooting. He's 1 of 20 from the three.
Look
in the
at
fourth
Denver.
quarter,
Denver know what's on the line tonight. Denver is gonna come out and play hard as hell to try to bury these niggas tonight. I'm telling y'all, the Denver Nuggets is gonna put these niggas away tonight. They know they gonna come out and try to bury them niggas tonight. I promise y'all that. Watch, because
Yo,
they know
BX.
once they go up 3-0 is over. They know that. Look, and the refs tried to give Denver the game. The Lakers the game last
the
game.
last game.
They blew it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's over.
That's not true,
Yo,
bro.
BX, so you think they're gonna sweep?
No. I think Denver wins tonight. I think Lakers win game 4 and it's over in game 5. Back in Denver. It's over, bro. Bro, if they lose tonight, they might get swept.
I disagree about the losing tonight. I don't see the Lakers losing this game.
Yeah, I think the Lakers, even though I don't like the Lakers, they might win a close game.
I don't see them losing this game tonight.
Yeah, they might win a close game. But if
the Nuggets win any game, it'll be game 4. Remember, the Nuggets lost 2 games to the Suns back to back.
Yeah, it took historic backcourt.
But the Lakers got better all around players. All across the board.
So KD and Booker got 80 points, nigga.
They had to do that because they didn't have as good a role players as the Lakers got. The Lakers have way better role players that are capable of putting up big numbers. So now you at home, those role players are going to play better.
Landry Shaman had 23 points along with that ticket. Don't forget.
That don't matter. Roy Hachimura is giving you that.
Don't forget that ticket. It wasn't just Booker
Roy
and KD.
Hold on. But BX, Roy Hachimura is giving you that on a regular basis in the playoffs. Giving you 20 almost every day. Austin Reeves is too. So I mean,
Austin Reeves is giving him 20.
Yes, he is. Austin Reeves is baller.
No, yeah, I said Austin Reeves is giving him 20. Hachimura is not giving him 20.
Roy Hachimura has
He's averaging 14
games in the playoffs. Hold on. Roy Hachimura has 6 20-point games in the playoffs.
That was against.
So I don't want to hear
BX, that. Man. You was slick talking New York nigga, BX, but you don't get tired of doubting the Lakers, bro. You been wrong the first 2 rounds. Like you just gonna keep at it.
No, I haven't. I had Denver going to the finals. I haven't been wrong.
No. You had Memphis beating the Lakers. You had the
injuries.
Huh? Oh, that's the excuse. Injuries. Okay,
that's not the excuse. It's facts.
Nah. Come on, man. Who was injured for the Warriors? What happened?
Wiggins was hurt.
Stop it, bro. Man suited up and played, bro. No excuses, man. Stop it, bro.
We could keep going, okay?
Stop it, man.
So
you be down on us all season 1. What's up, man? What's up?
You don't think we're gonna have a funeral stream tonight?
A funeral stream? I didn't know series ended in 3 games, bro. Is that what we in the 70s, BX?
They go down
in the 70s. What happened?
Africa, if they go down 3-0, you know that there's a funeral stream coming tonight.
Hey, man.
You know that, right?
If we go down 3-0, the percentages say that no team in NBA history came back from 3-0. So you might be right. You might be right, BX. I ain't going to deny that. It's a must-win game for the Lakers, no doubt.
Yeah, that's all I want to get.
That's a must-win game, no doubt, bro.
Africa, the only percentage you got on your side. 2 teams went down 3-0 and tied the series, but they didn't win. So
yeah. Against great teams, you're unlikely gonna win 4 games in a row, right? So we got to win 4 out of 5. That's already tough, right? So the Lakers are up against them, man. But we're gonna see, man. Today's gonna be a big game. We're gonna see. We're gonna bring it, and if they can beat us today in Game 3, essentially the series is over, man.
And by the way, Africa, look at last series. I said, before this series started, I mentioned the name. I'm telling y'all, and ticket. I'm telling you right now, boy. Listen. Reggie Jackson. Just remember his name, bro. Reggie Jackson. Listen to me, man. Listen, bro.
Go ahead.
When I'm talking basketball, man, I think y'all should listen, bro, because I'm bro. Listen, Reggie
talking
Jackson.
To the world right now, BX. Go. Talk
Reggie
to the world.
Jackson. I got this funny feeling, bro. Listen, it's Reggie Jackson. That's it, man.
That's all, Reggie Jackson.
That's it. It's Reggie Jackson. I'm telling you, bro. 8-9-0 run in LA. He's a Clipper. He knows that building very well. Listen. All right. I ain't gonna do too much talking. I'll be game.
Reggie Jackson,
Young
the X Factor.
Africa.
He played a couple minutes last game, so
Young,
he'll be in
young
the
Africa.
rotation. We're gonna see though. We're gonna see.
Young Africa.
Reggie Jackson. All right. What up, Ant? What up, man?
All right. That's why I gotta ask you. Like I gotta ask six. The role players been playing good on the road. Like I know role players play good at home, but they might have a letdown.
They might. You never know. They might have a bad game. Okay. What you
All
trying
right.
to say,
But
Ant?
that's when LeBron gonna say, "I got this." But when he got this, he never has it.
Never has it. What you talking
Yeah,
about,
when he
Ant?
try to take over, yo, that nigga be
What happened? What
cooking.
happened in Game 6 versus the Warriors, Ant? Well, you already forgot last week, nigga.
The Warriors is not
What?
good. I don't know why everybody was hyping them up.
What? They're the defending champions, nigga. How
All
much
right,
better
but
can
they
you be,
can't
nigga?
read. All right, I said this from the beginning of the year. Or when the season was over last year, they're not going to repeat because they don't have
Don't
KD.
matter what
That's the
you
only
said.
reason
At
they
the end of the
repeated.
day, they
That's all.
defending champions. It was Game 6. LeBron took over on offense, bro. What you talking about?
Well, so
What you talking about?
you happy you beat the defending champions? Come on,
Oh,
beat Denver, man.
definitely.
All right, beat Denver.
Definitely.
Beat
Yeah,
Denver
definitely.
first.
Yeah.
Beat
We
Denver
ended the
first.
dynasty, eh? What you mad about?
All right.
What you mad about?
Yo, dude, that was a fake dynasty. I don't believe in that dynasty. That
Fake
don't count on
dynasty.
my watch.
See, you
I
just
don't
be
count that
talking, Ant,
dynasty.
bro. You just be
I just
talking
be
out here,
talking.
bro.
Yeah,
You
because
just be
you know that
talking,
was a
bro.
fake ass dynasty.
That's
Calling
no
KD
fake
coward.
dynasty, bro. You just be
Yeah,
talking,
because when
bro.
KD got hurt, they said they would have beat the Raptors, but Curry played every game. But they say Curry better than KD. Okay, get out of here. I don't care about the Warriors. But anyway,
Bro,
so
Curry is better than KD, bro. Stop the
no,
cap,
he not. No,
nigga.
he not. He
You
couldn't
can't
beat the
cap to the
Raptors.
world,
He
Ant.
couldn't beat the
No one
Raptors.
believes you,
We're
bro.
not even talking about that. Let's talk about the game
Nobody
tonight.
believes you, bro. Nobody
All right. Yeah.
believes you, man.
Well. They better believe me.
See, this is the
Well,
problem, Africa. See, this is a must-win game. Now, this is what's
yeah,
going.
it's a must-win. I
This
agree
is
with
Yeah,
what's.
you.
let's break the
This
game
is
down, BX.
this
Yeah,
is the
you breaking
problem
the
right
game
here,
down
right?
and just be talking
The
narratives. Go
the
ahead,
No,
the,
BX.
I
Go
want to
ahead.
talk
Go
about the
ahead.
game.
the
I'm talking
Go
Lakers
about
ahead.
it. I
might
want to
come
get my
out.
point.
The Lakers might come out fiery and playing hard,
Mm-hmm. Facts.
but the problem is if Denver is keeping the game close, that's gonna be the problem. Like, and then I have a feeling that Ham is gonna start panicking and start putting in dumb niggas. Like, your coach better than I do. He does dumb shit.
He
He'll put in a
does,
dumb
man.
lineup.
He might throw in Troy Brown or some
Yeah,
dumb
he'll
shit like
put
that.
Troy
Yeah.
Brown in. That
Yeah.
nigga gonna get cooked. Jamal Murray might go on a 11-0 run with that nigga guarding
Yeah.
him.
But
See, it's bro. I'm telling you,
but
it's almost like Lakers have to play a perfect game. I'm not saying Denver is that good where they have to play perfect, but it's just the circumstances as
I
being that
think we
it's a
gotta
must-win game. The
yo,
Yup.
game is close.
BX, I'll say
Things
this,
of
man.
that nature.
We essentially got to play a perfect defensive game, bro. Because our offense at times it comes and goes, right? We can go on cold streaks. We don't score through certain times, but our defense can't come and go. We got to bring it, and we got to essentially play perfect on defense.
Right.
Rotate. I don't know why we're still doubling Jokic out here and leaving shooters open. I don't know what Darvin Ham's doing on that level, bro. We still dropping down, and the guards are still trying to swipe at. That's just dumb shit. And so, if we just let Jokic play make, we essentially, man, that just puts more pressure on our offense. And so we can't let them get off, man. They can't get comfortable. Bruce Brown can't be dunking on niggas and stunning like this. Like, come on, man. We need,
Well, I
and then
agree
we,
with you with that. I agree with that assessment where you said y'all have to play a perfect defensive game because
yeah,
basically what you're saying is they have to have a perfect defensive game plan. They can't like be on the fly and changing shit up.
facts.
They have to have that set. If they don't got
Facts.
that set, it's gonna be an issue tonight. Pretty
Exactly. And
but
if we're
much.
Africa,
still out here doubling Jokic, bro, it's going to be a long night because that puts pressure on our offense
Right,
because that means they're going to drop 110, 115. Now we got to score. And if we
right.
go on a cold streak and like you said, they up and it's in the fourth quarter, now that puts a lot of pressure on our offense to get good looks and to make shots. So AD got to come with the defense way better than what he's been doing. And he got to play elite like he was. And it's not looking the same. And that's because of Jokic, man. He ain't looking like that dominant defensive big like we were having, in the first two rounds. So
but
it's gonna be a
young,
tough, man. It's gonna be tough.
young
We gotta hold them
Africa,
to below 110, and we did that last game, and our offense just wasn't hitting like it was in game one. But
but
we gotta hold them to below 110,
but
and our role players gotta step up in this game, bro.
but young
Obviously, LeBron James, man, if LeBron had a solid two-way game, he took bad shots, in the third and fourth quarter when it comes to his threes, but back in the day, LeBron gives us 30, 40 and wins that game, bro. And he just don't have it like that no more, bro. He don't have that two-way impact like that no more. He can't hold it down on offense and defense like he once could, man. It could be the foot, Could be the injury and his age too, man. You can't expect that much, man. So
But young Africa, I want to ask you something. Like
what's up,
even though
man?
BS was saying he might panic, I'm talking about Darvin. When you think he'll keep the starters in longer, like he won't give LeBron a good rest. Let's say
Yeah,
the game
Um,
close.
he might do that too, Ant. That's a good
Yeah,
point.
yeah. That's what I'm asking. You think
He
he'll
yeah,
do
might
yeah,
play
that?
he
that nigga
could.
45 minutes tonight, Ant.
Yeah,
Facts, man. Like
but
he
you
needs to
st-
play those guys
but
longer.
you can't do that in game three. That's what I'm saying. Like it was
I'm
game four.
expecting a lineup change. I don't know if he's gonna ride with D'Lo. He might still start D'Lo, but at the end of the day, man,
I,
we need to play Rui heavy
yeah,
minutes. Like last game, bro, D'Lo played more minutes than Rui Hachimura, and that's what BX talk about when you're talking about Darvin Ham, bro. When this man is not missing for most of the game, shooting over 80% from the field, you got to
yeah, he
play this
shot
guy more,
seven
playing
for
tough
seven
defense on
last game.
Jokic, helping on the boards, and he's a transition threat too. Like you gotta play this guy more than D'Lo, bro. He can't be playing and getting cooked out here on defense like he does, taking whack shots and shit to start the game, bro. Like
But
his shot
yo,
selection is
Africa,
bad, bro.
but will you yank him early? I was saying this yesterday. Like, say he misses his
Yes.
first two shots, yank him early. I'm talking about D'Lo.
Yeah,
You got to
yeah,
yank him early.
and he's
Yeah,
giving up buckets on the other end. Most definitely yank him early,
yeah.
bro, and put Rui in. Yeah.
But Rui,
Don't wait
yo,
till
he
there's
got.
4 or 5 minutes left in the first quarter to put Rui in, bro. Like
But
roll him
y'all
out
was
there, man.
estimating him, man. He got that energy. I'm talking about Rui. Yo, that nigga got that energy, bro. And he ain't scared to shoot, bro.
But
So,
yeah,
he got to
man.
hit
No,
his.
he playing
Yeah,
for a contract and he about to get
yeah,
paid, so he balling out. But
yeah. He
you
balling
know,
out. Yeah, facts.
when we pull
Yeah,
up, like we talk a lot about what the losing team didn't do, but we just got to give it up for the Denver Nuggets and what Jamal Murray did in the fourth quarter, what Jokic did. This is a good team, man. This is a great team, and sometimes you just got to give it up to the team that played better, bro. And so we got to give it up. Jokic was balling. Jamal Murray was hitting ridiculous shots in the
but
fourth quarter. And they got a lot of tough shots, man. I could make excuses and say like Jokic's shot was ridiculous. The shot that Jamal Murray hit over LeBron James with like a couple seconds on the shot clock, 100% contested, ridiculous shot. MPJ hit a ridiculous shot with a hand in his face and a step back in the corner, and that's the game, bro. That's literally like 7 points, and that's game, bro. We lost by that, so um, we just gotta be better and not let it be so close when it comes down to the clutch because they got better closers. One thing that Denver Nuggets do, they got better closers than the Lakers. They got Jamal Murray, who is a great one-on-one ISO player, and we don't have that type of player that can break down an individual defense in the clutch. That's why Darvin Ham needs to have a solid fourth quarter offense, man, to understand what type of shots we're trying to get. You know what I mean? And even if you want to mismatch Hunt, you got to make him pay and take it to the rim and not just pull up for three. LeBron, man, come on, man. Damn.
Like I was telling Ticket Africa, listen, Aaron Gordon, bad game last game. MPJ, bad game, foul trouble. KCP, bad game, foul trouble. Bruce Brown, he was fairly quiet. Murray, quiet until the fourth quarter. Really, I
yeah,
mean,
four
they
quarter.
still pulled the game out. I mean, that's concerning. That's not
Mm.
something. That's not. You don't go into game three thinking if you the Lakers, oh yeah, I feel good because no, all them niggas had bad games up until the fucking
Oh,
last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter,
facts,
and
facts,
niggas still lost. So listen,
facts.
to me, that's a problem. I think Denver has an adjustment and a counter for everything that the Lakers could throw. Any lineup that the Lakers put out, I think Denver has a. And the thing that people is underestimating here is Jokic IQ, right? I think they think that because LeBron is on the court, they like, oh, automatically, like, yeah, he's been around longer, he's seen everything. But Jokic, that nigga IQ, man, that nigga IQ crazy, bro. Like I'm telling you, he could just mentally just kill AD. Like he's not physically gifted like AD, but he could even. I think Jokic is gonna have a 30-something point triple double tonight. I think Murray is gonna drop around 25. And I think MPJ or one of them is going to get hot from three. I think they're going to hit big threes. And I just think, man, I don't see the Lakers winning tonight, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
So you
Yeah,
say the
I-
series
yeah,
over, BX? It's over.
yeah, I do. Yeah, I think it's over in 5 games. I think they're gonna go up 3-0 tonight.
Nah,
Damn. Yeah,
but
that's tough, man. If they win tonight, bro, it pretty much is over unless a historical comeback goes down. So I ain't mad at that, but um,
Yeah, I think it's
I
3-0.
feel like
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
feel like we can play a lot better on defense. We're lazy in transition, you know what I mean? And like we just gotta clean up the fundamental parts of the game, bro. Rotate correctly, don't double Jokic, man. Like if we come out right and we doubling Jokic, bro, it's gonna be a long night, bro. If we double Jokic, man, just stay down on the shooters and let Jokic cook, man. Whoever it may be. I don't know if they're trying to protect AD. I don't know if they're trying to help out AD because I don't know the energy that he has to use on defense, guarding Jokic one on one, but because we need him on offense. But like, there's no excuse to stay doubling Jokic, bro. He too good for that, bro. So
And let's be careful, man. I don't like if like look, I, I don't want to say it either, but like I I'm sensing like I don't want it to be like 108 with like 11 seconds left in this Denver ball because you know
mm.
a walk is coming. Like just Laker fans be very careful tonight, bro. I just been having some feelings. Reggie Jackson, walk off threes. Like just
they
be careful tonight, man, because the internet, man, you know how the internet get Africa. This
yeah,
shit
bro.
gonna break the night, nigga. If y'all
Yeah.
niggas walk off or y'all just go down 3-0, just be careful, bro. Be careful,
Yeah,
man.
no, this is a must-win game. That's why I would say it pretty much is over because we're gonna give them our best game on both ends. And if they beat us today, bro, like tonight, man, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough
Yeah.
if they do that. So
But yo,
I don't
Africa, you
think
gotta
so.
keep.
I think we get it out. I think it's gonna be a close game either way. It's gonna be close, but we need to capitalize on the runs that we go on, and we need to get stops, bro. Our defense is what has won us series, man. Not our offense. Our defense has, and we need to be that elite defensive team. Clamp down on these guys, and you know, get out in transition, man, and make him pay. But we
And you
don't.
know another thing to look out for. You see how like every game, like we like in shock at what Jimmy Butler is doing. They like, oh nah, he ain't gonna do that again. Nah, he ain't gonna do that again. Nah, he can't do that
He
again.
keep doing it.
And
Yeah,
that nigga
yeah.
keep doing that shit. Jamal Murray, listen, I got a feeling he in the same bag, bro. Cause I'm looking like that nigga ain't gonna be able to do that shit again. And that nigga might just do that shit again.
Bro, like you said, bro, he didn't even have a good game for 3 quarters, bro. Nigga turned up in the fourth quarter. Like he's in flow. He feeling himself right now. He feeling good. And that's a bad sign too, because he in
Yeah, that's a
rhythm, he
bad.
confident. And so he gonna come in the first quarter blazing. And we gotta take runs. They're gonna go on runs. They're a great offensive team, but we gotta make them pay on defense. We gotta attack the rim. Hey, for us to win this game, BX, bro, we gotta shoot essentially like 30 free throws, man, to show that we aggressive, taking it to the rim, bro. We got to get like 25, 30 free throws and get them in foul trouble and put the pressure on that rim, bro. We need to take it to the rim. And then we got to play great defense. Essentially, we got to play an all round, essentially perfect game. You weren't wrong when you said that. Now, we don't have to be perfect on offense,
Yeah, you
but
don't
we
gotta
got to be perfect on defense.
like
And we got to have a good offensive game, bro. Like, we can't be missing open shots. We can't let them go on runs. We can't be lazy on defense like we was in game 2, man. Like, we got to do a lot, man. And this is a good team. That's what you got to do against a good team, man.
Yep.
It is what
Well,
it is, man.
Africa,
But we don't. And the difference, right, is we don't have a Jimmy, but we don't have a closer. You know, these teams, they gotta do is keep it close, right? And Miami played great yesterday. That was a great game, but they kept it close. They went on their own runs. It was like 6 point lead. The Boston had a 6 point lead. Jimmy Butler checks in, and he just gets to cooking and one on one blazing everybody. We don't have that type of closer that you just give the ball to. And LeBron used to be that, but he doesn't have that quick first step. He rolled his ankle. He's had a foot injury all season long. He ain't that guy no more where he can just carry you in the clutch and get to the rim, get to the line, and play make. And because his driving's not so good, now his playmaking has taken a hit as well. And so AD has to be that guy. Does he have the gas to be that guy? Can he hit his shots and be that guy? He got to be that guy, and he's meant to be the closer for the team. And we don't even get him those type of shots in the clutch, man. And so it's tough, man. It's tough. Whereas Jamal Murray, he is that guy for the Denver Nuggets, man. And so
Yep.
it's tough.
Got a
It's
lot
tough.
of guys that can hit big shots, man. So
Yeah, man, it's tough. It's gonna be a tough game, no doubt, man. This team, for after the first 2 games, they look like the better team, straight up. I ain't even got a cap, bro. They
yeah,
look
that's
like the
what I was
better
about to
team,
ask you. Yo,
straight up.
yeah, because Denver
They
got
look
some
like the
better
better
teams.
team,
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
still haven't seen the Lakers' best game. But I'm not just gonna say we haven't played well because we haven't played well. The Denver Nuggets have not allowed us to play our best game, and that's a great elite defensive game. And because they're a great offense, their offense is outmatching our defense at the end of the day, bro. And that's on Darvin Ham. Stop doubling this man called Nikola Jokic, bro. Stop doubling this man, please. Damn. Damn.
Yo, I didn't think Denver would be. Yo, I'll keep it real. I picked the Lakers to win the series because But it
Yeah,
looked
well,
like
I'm
it's
a
gonna
fan
be
of Lakers.
Denver.
I got to
But
ride with the Lakers. But yeah, you didn't
yeah,
think they were
I'm
this
still
good, Ant?
sticking with my pick. But I see Denver gonna win the series. But I'm still
Yeah,
standing
they
with my
looking
pick.
nice, man. They
Yeah,
looking
they gonna
nice,
win
man.
the series
They looking
because they
nice. I
too
can't even
strong,
lie,
bro.
bro. When you got a
Dude,
big, when you got a big
but
this dominant, bro, like it's tough for any team, man. It's tough for any team.
cause Denver already been through it, and they like with Phoenix. Phoenix came back, tied the series, and Denver won the last two. I'm not comparing Phoenix to the Lakers. I'm just saying they know like the series tied, we're gonna end this shit. Like we ain't gonna play around. We game 7.
And
Yeah, so they ended
it's
that shit.
tough, man.
And
They did.
game 6 they blew. They said Phoenix, we're not
Blowout.
gonna give y'all a
Facts.
chance to
Facts.
keep it close. They blew them out.
That's a championship team that does
Yeah,
that type of shit. Yeah, that's what they do.
we ain't gonna let it come down to the last shot. We're gonna win the game and we good.
Yeah, by
So that's what I
halftime, 30 points
yeah,
by halftime.
yeah,
That's what we're
yeah.
gonna
They said,
do.
yo,
Yeah.
we ain't give them no confidence. Like we got this. But that's what I think they might do to the Lakers. Let's say the Lakers win tonight. Game 4, I think they will
And
say,
I
yo,
gotta
we
say,
gotta go up 3-1. We have to go up 3-1.
oh yeah, and Denver
Yeah,
gonna bring it because they know if they win this
yeah,
game, bro, the series is a wrap. So they're gonna bring it as well. That's why it's gonna be a great game, because they're essentially gonna go up 3-0, and they essentially walk into the finals. So they know there's a lot on the line in this game. Give them no life. We're gonna see what they're made of today, bro, and we're gonna bring out 100% defense, and we're gonna see what happens. But shout out to Ticket Man. He said this about Bruce Brown. He cooked Maz. Bruce Brown was cooking. Um, uh, Maz was getting
Gino.
cooked when
Oh,
for his Bruce Brown take, talking about Bruce Brown ain't better than Royce O'Neal. You know what I mean? That's crazy talk. And Bruce Brown has made their bench way better, man. He gave him toughness. He's that gritty guy. He does the dirty work. He gets out in
yeah,
transition.
facts.
He got confidence. He takes it to the rim. He's able to play make, and he's able to be the ball handling, the pick and roll. Like, he's a solid player off the bench, and so he made them a lot better. KCP made them a lot better, and Aaron Gordon's there, perimeter defender that they needed, and so they're a solid team. They got better since the last time we saw them for a fact. But yo, Ticket got a $50 super chat out here, man. Let me read it, man. Jerome Nichols, man. He said, "Y'all boys up early. As a 1980s diehard Laker fan, we might get swept, fam. LA can beat Denver." Yo, hey, this man Jerome Nichols, he said, he said a
No, we might get
1980s
swept.
diehard Laker fan, we might get swept, fam. LA can beat Denver, but they have to play a certain way. No shenanigans. We just pieced the team together mid-season, but they've been together for a while. R.I.P. Mr.
but
Jim Brown. Yeah,
but
yeah.
yo,
Shout out to Jim
Africa, the
Brown,
only
the
downfall,
legendary Jim Brown. R.I.P. Man. He stood for
yeah,
his
Jim
people,
Brown.
man. NFL
Yeah.
legend. Hey, talk to him about Jim Brown for a second, man. You know
Yeah,
that
no,
Jim
no,
Brown. Go ahead.
no, I ain't never seen him play, but
No,
yeah,
no,
he
but
was
you
top
you don't
three
know about
running
his
back.
legacy, and come on, and you
Yeah, yeah,
didn't
I
read
know
no
about
books,
his
nigga.
legacy. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, break it down for the people, and you the old head on the panel. You gonna break it
But
down or
I
what, man?
wasn't born when he
Yo,
was
oh, you old
playing,
ass
bro.
nigga, you was definitely born,
I
nigga.
ain't
You was
that old.
watching him in his prime and shit. And
Nah,
stop it.
nah, I never saw him play, bro. My
All
pops
right.
saw him play.
Hey, shout out
My
to Jim
pops saw
Brown
a lot of
though,
shit.
man. Stood for the people. I read about him, man. He stood for his
Nah,
people,
I
man,
saw
and
his
he was
highlights.
a
He the
legend.
only nigga I watched highlights on him, and I gotta
Yo,
give it to
man.
him.
And acting like he didn't watch Jim Brown in his
Nah,
prime, old
nah,
ass
I
nigga,
wasn't
man.
born then.
Stop it, bro.
But
Stop
anyway,
it, man.
but it's highlights I saw of him. He had 3 men on him, man. He could get them off of him. Yo, like
Mm,
yo, that nigga was real.
just
But
stiff arming niggas, yeah.
I don't got
Okay.
him the best running back though. I got Walter Payton.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Look. I told him to give him his props, nigga. You out here telling us something else, bro. Stop it,
nah,
man.
he the top
Stop it,
three
man.
running back. I'm just saying, yo.
R.I.P. to the legend, bro. This one telling him he ain't even the top 3 running back. Stop it, bro.
No, I didn't
Stop
mean
it.
it like that.
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
Yo,
R.I.P. to the legend, man.
yeah,
Stop
yeah.
it, man.
RP to the legend. At least he in the
But
top
yo,
three.
man, look. Hey,
But yo, Africa,
go
what
ahead.
you was saying earlier? Well, I think BX was really saying that. Well, if you got to play a perfect game and win one game, you're not winning the series, bro. Like you're not winning the series. If you got to go all out just to win
Yeah,
one
that's a good
game,
point. That's a good
yeah,
point. That's a
yeah,
good point.
yeah.
If you
So
got to play like
if you
your
got to
best
give
just
your
to win,
best, that's to win one
that's not a
game.
good sign. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna play your best every game. So you got to play your best and win
I
one
think
game.
Mike
You're
Malone
not
is
winning the
gonna.
series.
Yeah, I think Mike Malone is gonna give these niggas the speech of their life tonight
Yeah,
before they
yo, that
tell them
nigga
niggas
is.
like, yo,
Yeah, that
he
nigga is
gonna
really
tell
bad.
them
Yeah, he
this
is
is your
really
finals
bad,
trip
bro.
right here.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's facts.
You step on these niggas next tonight, you going to the finals, nigga. I mean, it's plain and simple. We know they
yo,
not
that.
winning 4 games straight. We know
Yeah,
that already.
I didn't know
So
Mike Malone was like that. Yo, that nigga was tight. Yo,
nah,
he talked
he
about
he
the Lakers.
Now he a
and
good
Yo, he
look,
coach.
it's
talked
He a
about
good
also
yo,
coach.
possible.
yo.
Now look at you see how certain players elevate at a certain time. Like Jamal Murray moment was like the bubble, and that
Yeah,
elevated him. Sometimes it's the same for coaches as well. They don't always remain the same. Coaches sometimes
yeah,
they
That's
elevate.
facts. That's
yeah. Facts.
facts.
So
That's facts.
I think for him coming out and being confident after game one, when he said, "Put that in your pipe and smoke it," we going up 0-2-0. That
Mm.
could
Yeah,
be a turning point in his coaching career, like where he just like reached another level. No, I'm dead ass. He probably
Now you
reached
say you
another
about to have
level.
the speech of his life, BX man. Come
Yeah,
on.
he had his coaching peak. Like he's in his prime of his coaching. Because
Nah,
he was a shitty coach before. He used to
mm-hmm,
suck before.
mm-hmm.
Now he just might be in his prime coaching. So
Nah,
yeah.
that's facts. So what you think? You think the Lakers' weakness is Darvin Ham and his ability to
yeah, I
rise
think he
up
could
as a
out
rookie
coach. I think
coach?
he could out coach him. Yeah, but the advantage that Darvin Ham has is having LeBron there with him because LeBron has seen everything.
Playing
So
home.
Mm-hmm.
that's like a
That's fact.
positive for him. Even if he sucked, Darvin Ham sucked.
Mm,
LeBron could kind of offset some of his stupid shit,
mm.
but LeBron does dumb shit on the court, so it's kind of like, and it's
Yeah,
like
that's
like
surprising, bro.
set up. But yeah, so yeah, I think, but me, I just think Denver wins tonight. I think they're gonna not a blowout or nothing like that. Denver could get big leads, but they rarely like blow you out. Like
Yeah, it's
Philly,
because they don't have that defense. If they had elite defense, they would be
yeah.
blowing niggas out and holding those leads. But
Yeah,
they,
they don't
yeah,
really hold their leads. They'll have a
yeah,
22-point lead and then only win by like 7 points or some shit. They
yeah.
do that shit. So I don't think the Lakers gonna get blown. And the Lakers, they rarely get blown out because Darvin Ham, they'll be down big, but they'll always like come back and make it like a respectable number, like 9 or something like that. Because Darvin Ham he don't quit, so he'll always have them playing hard. They're not gonna
Hey,
quit, like, but they'll lose, but they're not gonna quit. So it's not gonna be like a big double-digit loss. They'll probably lose by like, if they do lose like in a blowout, they'll probably be like 11 the most, 11 or 10 or something like that. Nothing crazy.
I hear you, BX. So what you? Hey, shout out to Otamo, man. He says I'm built for this, man. I need my own podcast. Hey, hey, Young Africa channel going live, man. You can hit the channel and subscribe if you
What, you
want, man.
going
But
live?
BX, I'm about to go live real soon, man. But let me say this, BX. What adjustments do you see the Lakers making though? What can they do to play a better game? What can they do?
If I was Darvin Ham, I would start. I mean, I don't like Schroeder, but I would start him. He kind of like doing a Pat Bev shit where he just looked like he playing hard, but he, all he really doing is just like he being a pest, but he really can't stop nobody. Like Jamal Murray could just
Yeah,
shoot over him. Like Jamal Murray could really just post him up. But
yeah,
the
yeah.
Lakers not gonna allow him to post him up. They gonna double. But
Mm-hmm.
guess I would have to start Schroeder at the 2 guard. I would start I would need shooting on the court. You got to start D'Lo. I don't think playing Vanderbilt is smart in this series because he's like he's a liability
So
offensively,
you're
and
benching Vando.
yeah, he has to sit down. I'll
So
just
we're
start.
going 3 guard lineup with Reeves, Schroeder, and D'Lo. That's what we
I
do.
have to do that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to
We
you.
did that in game one. We saw what that looked like, man.
And then if you wanna put Hachimura at the 3 and Reeves at the 2, you could do that. And then
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
LeBron at the 4, AD at the 5. If you want to do
yeah,
that, you can do that. I'll do
yeah.
Schroeder, Reeves, Hachimura,
Yeah,
LeBron.
we benching D'Lo. I think, man.
Yeah,
D'Lo and Vando.
you could bench D'Lo.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck it. You could bench him and then just take it from there. Hachimura going to get, he gonna be able to score because MPJ, he's a liability off defensively. He gonna be sleeping and get caught backdoor, and Hachimura gonna be able to lay it up and shit like that. AD gonna play, he gonna come out aggressive. LeBron, he probably gonna have a good shooting night from 3 tonight. Like he probably do. So he's home. So I could see him hitting 3 threes in the first quarter, going 3 for 3 or some shit like that from 3. I could
Mm,
see him getting hot from 3. Um,
mm,
and on the Nugget side, if they come out how I expect them to come out, it'll be tied up or they'll be down by like 4 or 5 points at the end of the first quarter. As long as they do that, like I said, keep it close, because I think the Lakers might come out hot. As long as they keep it close, I mean, and they not in foul trouble, then they good. But MPJ, I could see him disappearing. I mean, he does that a lot. Um,
mm. Mm-hmm.
Bruce Brown is the X factor because he brings energy. He has to get
Facts.
a lot of minutes. I could see Aaron Gordon being passive, but I could see Jokic killing tonight. I think Jokic gonna have a big night tonight.
Hey,
Yo,
this is what big stars
y'all
do,
got a
man. They
question
get
Yeah,
these
for
type of
both y'all.
games away. Away. This is when the stars
yeah,
step up,
I
man.
have a big
Yeah.
night.
Y'all
Yeah.
got a question for both of y'all. It's two rookie coaches, right? They down 0-2, right?
Yeah,
Who you think got the better
Yep.
chance to come
Boston.
back?
Yeah.
Who you think
Yeah.
got the better chance to come back?
Boston because they more talented, but
Yeah.
I don't trust that coach for Boston is a very bad coach, bro. He's
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
good coach, bro.
Yeah, Boston just don't look like the same defensive team like they did last season, and
Yeah,
that's the loss that he made
look,
Doka. So
bro. I ain't
he
gonna
looks
lie.
like he looks more like he's an offensive coach, Missoula, than a defensive coach. So um, yeah, they don't look the same. But um, I would say Boston only because they're not going up against a Denver Nuggets type team. But I stay underrated Miami Heat, and they stay stepping up, bro. Hey, you know what Miami Heat do, bro? They get
Yeah,
good shots every time
yeah,
down the
that's
court,
what I
Yep,
was saying.
high
Yeah,
quality shots.
they
They don't
take
turn the
good
ball over.
shots. Yeah,
They don't take dumbass shots. Their role
yeah,
players know how to get to their spots. And Caleb Martin, bro, stepping up big time. He was
yeah,
the real guy that kept him in the game. He played
yeah. He
huge. He was
scored
finishing tough
25.
layups at the rim, bro.
Yeah,
He was doing a lot in that game, playing good defense. Their role players stepped up, and so we
that's the
need
key
that
right
same
there.
type of game
Africa.
from the
You already
Lakers, man.
said
We
it.
need
You already said it, Africa. Miami Heat takes good shots every possession.
exactly, man.
but
Exactly.
That's
but
the
yo,
difference.
BX, yo, that's what I said. If you got role players who know they role,
Who
they
know
gonna
they
take
role?
good shots.
Yep,
Cause
they get.
remember they bunch of undrafted guys, so
And
they trying to
And the
stay on the
Lakers'
team.
issue, sadly, bro, it's been our stars that haven't been stepping up. Like that's the crazy part. Our role players are doing what they meant to do, man. And it's really
Yeah,
LeBron and AD that got to be
that's
more
what I was
consistent
saying.
and
The
have
role players
elite
for
games.
the
They got
Lakers
to have
are
two-way
backed up.
elite games. And if that's too much to
Yeah,
ask of LeBron James, at the very least, man, we need 30, 15, and like 4 blocks from AD tonight, bro. We need that elite defensive and offensive guy tonight, and then LeBron can chip in his 25 and 10 and whatever it is, but AD got to go off, and LeBron got to be efficient and not take these dumbass threes, man. And so, yo,
Yo,
I need,
I ain't hear nobody say that Austin Reeves been hitting some lucky ass shot. He had like 3 fucking bank
yeah,
shots
he
from
did,
3,
yeah, he
yeah.
did,
hitting 30 footers and shit off
yeah,
balance. That
yeah,
nigga
that
should
bank shot, yeah,
yeah,
that was lucky,
been a
that was lucky.
little lucky to me, but he might play well. I mean, he does disappear too sometimes like that. You won't even know that nigga on the court sometimes.
But
But he been
Denver,
having his presence felt better in this series though. I ain't gonna
but
lie.
Denver,
Yeah,
but Denver know they the better team, bro. They when the team know they the better team, man, it's gonna be hard to beat them, bro. They know they
Yeah.
better
oh
than the
yeah, we got to
Lakers.
show them what we
Yeah,
got today, bro. We got to put them
yeah.
away, man. I feel like if we win, James, it can't just be like a two
A
point
close
win in the clutch. Exactly. We got to put them away 10, 15 points and let them know that y'all ain't them guys and make them rethink
Yo,
where the situation
Yep.
is and what the situation is.
y'all was watching
Yeah.
this clip when Murray hit that three from top of the key. He looked at Mike Breen and said, "Bang!" Yeah, those niggas is confident. That nigga said, "Bang!" That
Yeah.
nigga confident like a motherfucker. Yo, that nigga's confident right now.
Yes, I like that. You don't put listen, if you put you could put Schroeder on him, but don't put Troy Brown, don't put Lonnie Walker, don't put none of
Yo,
them
yo,
niggas
yo,
on
yo,
that
yo,
nigga. Boy.
yo, BX, why you doing
Telling
that to
you.
Schroeder? Man, I saw him
Schro-
strip Curry.
Yeah,
Schroeder's
OKC.
like
he
a
Remember
pest.
he
He
stripped
Curry.
doesn't
Curry
really
off
lock
the
up
court,
anyone,
bro.
but he a pest. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he
He'll
a
stop you from getting to your spots. He'll like as you're dribbling, he'll reach and like get you
he'll try
uncomfortable.
to
But he's
yeah,
too small to contest Jamal Murray, bro. If he rises up, he can't do shit on Jamal Murray at the end of the day.
at
If
all.
Jamal Murray gets to his spot, it's a wrap for
Yeah,
Dennis
yeah,
Schroeder. You
but
know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's about Murray. He'll come in. He'll come in.
Like,
Like he'll shoot that too.
yeah,
He'll
he's a
pull
big
up.
guard. Jamal Murray's a
Yeah,
big guard.
Yeah,
Like he ain't a small
he's like
guy. Like
6'4", 6'5".
yeah,
Schroeder like what,
exactly,
6'1", 6'2".
exactly. Yeah,
If
exactly.
that.
but like BX was saying, they had a bag. See, Curry, Murray don't care. Like I don't care if I'm 1 for 13. Yo,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep shooting, bro.
Mm.
Like I'm not gonna run
hmm
away from the ball.
No, that's the experience. That's what BX was
Yeah,
saying. Like these guys are grown up. They were like, I think Murray was like 22 the last time we played him in the conference finals in the bubble. Jokic was only 24, wasn't the same player. So these guys grew up together. They got chemistry. They got continuity. They got a coach that knows their strengths and weaknesses.
but
And he's getting better. He about to have the speech of his life, according to BX. So um It's about to go down. It's
But
gonna be a
yo,
great game,
yo,
and it could be a blowout either way. It could be a blowout
Africa.
either way. I don't
Yo,
know,
speaking
man. I
about
don't
the
know.
bubble, remember
I
they
don't know.
came
Jeff
back
Green is
from
another important name to remember tonight. Jeff Green. Go ahead, Ant.
Jeff Green.
no. Speaking about the bubble, like you know how they really got experience. Remember they came back from 2-3-1 leads. They came back on Utah
They
Yeah, they,
did.
they
Yep.
and Clippers. So
Yep.
they know how to win now. They like, yo, we can win this, man.
yeah, I
Even if the
think
Yeah.
Lakers do
they
tie
getting
it up at
comfortable.
2.
Yeah, they getting
Yeah,
comfortable.
yeah. Even if the
They
Lakers
getting
do tie it up,
comfortable.
True
we
that.
got
They are
this,
getting a
man.
little too comfortable,
They
BX,
like
man.
they like I
Yeah,
could play
man.
like this and still win. Oh yeah, I'm good. They like yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'm good. It's a test
Even
tonight
though
though for sure. It's a
even though I don't
test.
really count the
Oh,
bubble, I think
major.
they got experience from the bubble. You know?
Yeah, it's gonna be a test in LA tonight. It may not be
Oh
the
yeah.
harshest place they played at, but I mean, it's just the fact that it's a like important game.
It's
And
more of a test of like, can you sustain the level of play? If you're truly a championship team, can you sustain that level
on
of
the
play
road,
and
yeah,
make the Lakers beat you? Or you gonna turn the ball over, miss threes, and play
yeah,
whack defense and get blown
yeah,
out or
good
lose
test for them.
badly? Like,
Yeah, it's a good test for them. It's a good
yeah,
test.
exactly.
A big
Exactly.
test.
If they blow the Lakers out, bro, oh,
Then
these
they
niggas are winning
know.
the chip, bro.
Yeah, then
That's what it is, bro.
they know. Like, yeah, we could pretty much do anything. Like,
Wait,
Yeah,
hold it,
it's
hold it, hold
over.
it. Yeah, see, they I go looking past the Heat. Like, let's say they play the
no,
Heat.
no, no,
Like,
no.
it's
I'm not
not.
saying they're gonna just blow the
No,
heat
I'm
out.
asking.
No,
I'm talking to Africa.
I would
Don't
pick them
say they're gonna
just
against
the
the
win the
Heat,
conference.
though.
chip.
I'll pick
Don't say
Denver
that.
against the Heat. I would do that. Jokic
Yeah,
The
gonna
Heat
give
get
Bam problems, man. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But
the
somebody
once
Heat
told
again,
me
get.
that the Heat and Nuggets have like a rivalry or some shit though. Like
oh
they
really?
play hard during the regular season. Like they went at it during the regular season.
Okay.
But somebody said I don't remember
The
the game,
great the
but
great thing about Miami is like they make you beat you, right? They don't do dumb shit. They don't turn the ball over, and they make you beat you, and you got to execute against them in the fourth quarter. Something that the Lakers haven't done. We haven't made them beat us yet. You know what I mean? Like we
yeah,
haven't played our best game and made them beat us. So that shout out to the Denver Nuggets, and giving them credit
But
for playing
but
great
remember
and stopping us from
remember
doing our shit.
remember at halftime they was talking to Matt Strus, and remember they was behind. I'm talking about the Heat, and he said, "Yo, when I hear role players talking like that, they got too much confidence." He said, "Yo, we gonna come back." Yo, I never heard a role player say that shit. Yo, he said we gonna come back, and they came
Bro,
back.
stop it, wisdom. Hey, BX. Someone in the chat saying Bam gonna give Jokic problems. Like, what you think about that?
um, Bam likes to play on the perimeter, so he could guard that high pick and roll handoff better. But unless I'm assuming Jimmy Butler is gonna be on Murray, so.
Yeah.
You're gonna have Jimmy Butler and Bam guarding that high pick and roll, then switch Jimmy Butler on to Jokic. I mean, that's not gonna be smart. But listen, Spoelstra is a good coach. If he got to play Kevin Love like a lot, that's gonna be a problem. And
Nah,
then
he can't play Kevin Love in
yeah,
that.
because
They're
it's
too
too many big,
fast. They're too athletic for that nigga. Yeah,
they
they're gonna
too
cook
many
him.
big guard. Too many. The front court for Denver is too big. Aaron Gordon and Jokic is too big for Kevin Love. He's too old for that. So. I think Nuggets. I'll pick Nuggets to win in 6 against.
Hmm.
Yeah, it
I would
Man,
wouldn't
do
be
the
Nuggets.
hard,
same, man.
series, but yeah, I would expect Miami to play hard as hell.
Yup.
But I just think and I think that the perimeter for Nuggets is too big for Miami. Not for the
Hmm.
Lakers either. The Lakers they kind of got some type of size, but for Miami you got Gabe Vincent. He like 6 foot. Then you got fucking uh he what's his name?
Kyle
Duncan.
Lowry and shit.
Yeah,
Gabe Vincent.
Kyle Lowry.
Yeah,
He's 6 foot. That's not gonna work. Like them niggas is 6'5" and up on Denver. So yeah, that's not
yeah,
gonna work.
yeah, man. This is gonna be a great game, though, man. Damn, this is a season on the line for the Lakers,
Yeah,
man. This is
on the line
crazy,
tonight.
man. Damn.
I can't wait.
Damn. Yeah, I know you can't wait to talk your shit. Stop it, BX, man. You take too
I got
much joy in the Lakers' pain, bro. We be doing that, man. It
nah.
is
It's
what it
just a
is,
good
though.
series. It's just a good series. The
It
Miami
is.
Boston
That's
shit is kind
facts.
of like it's kind of I wouldn't say boring, but it's like you expect Boston to do dumb shit. Like they just let you down, Boston. Like you got the lead both games in the fourth quarter and blow the lead. So
No, that was an entertaining game, though. I can't like game two, Boston and
no, it
Miami.
was
That was an
entertaining. Yeah,
entertaining game, man.
I like.
Grant Williams talking this shit and all that. Yeah, that was entertaining.
See him, Grant Williams is important in this series. He has to get minutes in this series. He is important. I don't know why he didn't play in game 1. I don't know why he hasn't been playing. That's just coaching. that nigga don't know how to coach. But he's gonna get more minutes because he's a dog. Like even if he's not like the other nigga that was talking shit, Dylan Brooks, and can't shoot. Grant Williams can actually shoot. So you have to play him, and he will bring a different dynamic to Boston. So you got
I
to
agree.
him.
But that's the difference in coaching, right? Grant Williams was big in last season with Ime Udoka because he prioritized defense, whereas this guy he going with Derek White and Brogdon. Yeah, he going more offense, trying to outscore these niggas, and that ain't working, bro.
That's what he's trying to do. Just trying to outscore him.
Yeah, he started on White the second half. Remember, they started White the second half.
Yeah, bro. He took out Robert Williams when he was playing well in the first quarter, 5 minutes in, bro, and put in Derek White. Like this nigga was getting dunks and everything. Like, well, what you doing out here, bro?
Yeah,
he
that's
kept,
tough.
he kept Al Horford old ass.
Exactly, Al Horford, and that's the reason why Bam got that offensive rebound dunk and ended the game. Al Horford too fucking tired and old out here to be boxing niggas out like that, man. So
I'm like, yeah, this nigga don't want to coach, man. So
yeah, facts. How you gonna play Al Horford over Robert Williams, man? That's crazy, man.
Yo,
I don't know. He want to space the floor out. He want to play that 5 out, but they were actually breaking down the zone with Robert Williams, attacking the paint. Like so.
Yeah, because they was playing that 2-3. Yeah, but
yeah, they were playing 2-3, 3-2.
Yo, that was a good point you just made. They trying to outscore the Heat, man. That's
yeah,
what
man.
They trying to do.
That's not the team to try and play with like that, bro, because they're gonna get stops, man. So
no, the problem is that they can outscore the Heat because they just more talented, but the problem is they don't get good shots. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Facts. Against the zone, they be settling for perimeter shots and shit.
Have the personnel to outscore them. It's just that they don't get good shots because the way the offense is set up is not gonna be able to create good shots because he's not that smart of a coach. But
Marcus Smart turned the ball over and shit in the clutch, just like doing dumb shit. Like they do a lot of dumb. Tatum turned the ball over. Tatum didn't have bad game, bro. That game was on coaching, was on Jaylen Brown as well, and just the whole team, bro. They're not a smart team. It looks like they're the most inexperienced, dumb team like I ever seen.
Yeah, because they still fairly young, but
they got a lot of playoff experience though. At the same time,
they got hella experience, but they only like 25, 26.
But Miami
exactly.
Experience too, though. See, people sleeping on Miami. They've been remember.
Well, not the role players, but Jimmy. But I mean, Jimmy Butler got a few years.
Jimmy and Ben.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry too. Yeah, they got some. They core.
Conference finals just like Boston though, and they played Boston in all 3. So
that's true, and then they got a championship coach as well that knows how to coach, and he knows exactly what they got to do.
Bro, yeah, that series is over.
Yo,
bro.
y'all gotta put if the Heat win this, y'all gotta respect. Cause remember, I picked the Heat way back when Brooklyn broke up. So.
Yeah, the Heat are going to the finals. They going to the finals.
Facts. They are going to the finals.
Because Spoelstra is not going to get outcoached by that fool. So it's
facts. Hey, why is it so hard for such a talented team like the Boston Celtics to break down the zone, bro? Like it ain't hard, bro. Why can't you break the zone down and get good shots? All you got to do, because they be taking quick shots because they like to play up tempo. They like to get up a lot of shots from 3. You need to actually take your time against the zone, because if you pass the ball around, the opening is going to be there, backdoor cut, or if you shift the zone around, there's going to be an open shooter in the corner. Like eventually, you're going to get a shot, but they're just not patient, bro. They don't understand how to get it.
They're impatient.
Facts.
Yeah, they take a quick shots. Yeah, that's right.
And then when they're down, they try and rush and try and get that lead back with dumb shit, bro. Jaylen Brown taking dumb shots. Like, yo, you need to take your time with this team. And then down the other court, their fourth quarter offense is give Jimmy the ball, get out the way. Hey, yo, Biggs, why they keep treating Jimmy Butler like he's not a superstar? No doubles for this nigga the whole playoffs. Like, why they keep doing this, bro? No doubles.
No, man, he's a tricky player because it seemed like I mean, yeah, he kind of got to like prove it to them because they like, yeah, Jimmy cool, but he ain't gonna do nothing in the regular season. And then in the playoffs, like every other game, like he just like is so impactful. Like look at, bro. When I look at Jimmy Butler on the court, it remind me. I'm not even bullshitting. You know what Jimmy Butler remind me of when I seen him in the playoffs this year and a little bit of last year? He looked like his presence and his impact reminds me of LeBron in 2015 against the Warriors when Kevin Love. That nigga just looked like he just like better than everybody on the court. Like he just looked better than everybody. He looked bigger than everybody, stronger, smarter. It's like that nigga is everywhere at the same time. Like he'll like you see how he was picking off Tatum shits last game,
Mm-hmm. Facts.
just picking his shits off, stripping niggas, laying niggas up, and like that
Yeah,
nigga
man.
Butler, bro. That nigga really might be Michael Jordan's son, bro.
Yeah,
That nigga,
he really might be. That's fact. He got that big charge in the clutch as well. Like he doing it on both ends of the court, bro. Like
yeah, that
that's
nigga, man. That's something not right, man. Cause I don't know, but he just looked better than everybody on the court. He just looked better. Like it's not
fact,
even like
man.
it's not even a chance that you could do nothing with him. Like
Facts. That's why I'm saying you got to double the man, bro. You can't just put him on an island with Grant Williams, bro. That's not gonna cut it, man. That's crazy. That's
yeah,
crazy.
I would think Tatum could deal with him because Tatum is bigger than him,
Nah,
but
he can't.
he don't even look like it. Looked like everybody shrank like on the opposing team.
Yeah, like they're not as strong as him.
Yeah,
Facts.
when
I don't
Jimmy
know.
was
It
in
is.
his bag, it looked like they just shrank. Like I don't know, man.
And he has the same shit. He do the same shit, bro. He either
The
drive to the
same
rim,
shit.
pull up
Yeah,
for the mid-range floater or the mid-range shot, or he get to the post and hit you with that fadeaway baseline. Like he be doing the same shit and
shit.
he's cash every time, bro.
Or
It's
he get
crazy.
to the lane, hesitate, make a
Hezzy,
wraparound
pump
pass.
fake,
Yeah,
facts.
it's like I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. But all I do know, Boston ain't beating them niggas, man.
Yeah, man. They're
Yeah,
not.
they
I
not
don't
winning.
know,
Yeah, that
man.
one over.
It's over.
That's crazy,
Yeah, that
man.
one
That's
is over.
crazy. Yeah,
That's
Boston don't play like a team, bro. Hey, Miami are the best like team in the NBA. When you talk about team play and everybody knowing their roles and getting it done by as a team, they're the best team in the NBA on that level, bro. They got high chemistry, and they play team ball, bro. And that's how they're beating these dudes. And if I'm the Boston coach, man, I'm doubling Jimmy and saying, yo, hey, Max Strus, Gabe Benson, you got to hit the game winning shot, bro. It's on you. It's on you, bro. It's on you to take him home. And I'm rolling dice on that, bro. But I don't know, man. These
the
dudes.
only thing with Jimmy why we don't rank him so high is because in the regular season he takes off. Like he don't show up a lot. He usually be hurt. He's gonna miss 25 games. He don't, he not as impactful. He's
Yeah, yeah,
impactful,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he like coast. I wouldn't say I don't know if I could call it coasting because I feel like if you could do it every night, you would do it every night. So I think he probably can't do it every night. But in the playoffs, I feel
Mm.
like he can because you only got to win 16 games, right?
Yup, yup.
Yeah.
So I think that's his mindset. Like, man, in the regular season, I'm gonna just feed off my teammates. I'm gonna have a good game every, like a big matchup. He'll have a good game, but all
Mm-hmm.
the other games he'll be like okay.
Facts. Now
So
that's what Miami Heat fans have told me. They say that he tries to instill the confidence in the role players so that when the
Yeah.
playoffs come throughout the regular season, so that when the playoffs come, they're
yeah,
in flow and they're confident in their game. You know what I mean? And
right.
if he play like this all the way throughout the regular
He'll
season,
get burnt out.
yeah, he'll get burnt out. On top of that, you could question: is Max Strus in flow? Is Gabe Vincent in flow? Is Caleb Martin feeling good? So that's the thing. And the thing is, even if you double Jimmy, he gonna make the right pass every
Yeah.
time too and hit the open shooter. So I don't know. I'm still making him make
Now,
that pass
now with that
at the end
though,
of
I'm
the day.
not gonna lie. He's not the best of playmakers. He's a good playmaker because the floor is so spread out. But because they have nothing but snipers around him. But
Yep.
with pressure, if you actually pressure him and I think you could rattle him though. Because if they do it steadily, like you can't just do it like when he hot in the
No,
fourth
in the
quarter.
fourth quarter,
Already in his
yeah,
bag
yeah.
already.
Facts, facts,
It's too
facts.
late. But if you do a steady diet of pressuring him and and blitzing him, I think it could rattle him though. I'm not gonna lie. So we
Yeah,
gonna see. I
man.
think Boston is see, look at Boston is a good team. They're gonna get a win. They're gonna win one of these games in Miami. I don't know if they're gonna win both, but they're gonna win one of them. But depending on how they win it, will let me know like if they even have a
What do you,
chance.
so even if they go down, hey, isn't it a must-win game for Boston too, bro? Game 3,
Yeah, it's
you
a
ain't gonna
must
keep.
win. Yeah, game 3 is a must win. So I'm assuming they're gonna win. But I'm saying how they win it is gonna let me know going
Okay,
forward if they have a chance in a series. If they
okay.
just win it and they doing the same dumb shit and not blitzing Jimmy and they just get hot from three, because Boston could
Yeah,
get hot
yeah,
and
yeah. They
blow you
can. They
out.
can hit 23s. Facts,
Yeah, they could
facts.
just blow you out the gym. If they win like that, that's not gonna convince me that they just gonna win
Mm,
the series. But if they win like a close, like a game, like how they were up and they keep the lead and it's like a 6, 7 point win and they blitz Jimmy, have him shooting poor and turning the ball over, then I could be like, all right, they found something what they could go forward with. But if they just went by a blowout shooting 25 threes, I'm not gonna think they're gonna win the series. They only gonna be able
I
to do
agree.
that like one more time in Boston. So it's
I
like
agree. I agree with that. That's facts. That's
I'm
facts, man. This
But remember, they got to win too. See, they lost at home. See, the Lakers lost on the road. So, but
yeah, they
these
have to win
niggas are
both.
going on the road. So they got to win
yeah,
both games. To tell you the truth, I'm talking about
they
Boston.
have to, of course, man. They
They
got
got to
to.
win both.
That's true, but the difference with the Lakers is like the way we played, it's not gonna cut it, bro. So we gotta elevate our game, and even if the role players step up, our defense gotta elevate, And this has got to do with schemes, because if Darvin Ham stay doubling Jokic, bro, the other guys are gonna get off, and now we're gonna have to outscore these niggas, and like that ain't gonna work out, man. So if we just let Jokic get his and stay 1-on-1, and if AD just have to have a big game, bro. Like he got to drop 30 at least and be efficient on the offensive end. Ain't no 4 or 15 or whatever he was doing out here was gonna cut it, man. So that's tough, man. I expect him to be better. I expect him to expose more LeBron and AD high pick and roll, and expose Jokic in that pick and roll. Make him work on defense. It's crazy. Everyone always talk about Jokic's defense. He's not a great rim protector, but 1-on-1 in the post, he has improved, bro. He got size on AD. AD's not banging with him and just taking it to the rim and dunking on his head like so. AD is not finding it easy when he's got that 1-on-1 matchup in the post. He's not scoring with ease, and so he's more just faced up and taking middies and finesse shots, and
Yeah, he's not banging them at all.
not at all. And that shows Jokic. He got better in his low post defense, 1-on-1 defense. He got better. His help side rim protection ain't great, but his 1-on-1 defense is better, and so it is what it is, man.
Yeah, he keeps the paint honest. You can't just go in there and just fucking
Exactly.
dunk on him or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not gonna happen.
Facts.
But it's good enough, like, because the Lakers are not banging anyway. So it's like the only one that'll bang with him or try to like draw contact and do all that shit is Braun. But the way it's set up, Jokic is never really just hanging around in the paint. So
Facts. So it's tough, man. I don't know, man. We gotta have a great all-around game. Darvin Ham gotta elevate. The Lakers gotta elevate. And like you said, and if it takes all this to win one game, it's not a good
win
look.
one
So
game.
we need to our best needs to be like a easy win for me to be confident that we're gonna win this
I agree
series.
with
Like
that. Yeah,
I
y'all
had
gotta
the
win
Lakers in
easy.
6. Because we're down 2, I still got the Lakers in 7. If we win, it's gonna be 7 games at the end of the day, bro. If we win the series, it's 7 games. It ain't gonna be we ain't winning 4 games in a row. So damn,
But
it's gonna be tough.
put it like this: if it goes 7, I will favor the Lakers. That means Denver is like, how the fuck is this shit's going 7? Like we were supposed to end the series. If it goes 7,
You got
I will
us
favor
beating
the
Denver
Lakers.
at home. You got us
The
beating Denver
reason
at home.
why
Okay.
that means Denver is saying we didn't do our job. Like that's how I look at it. If it goes 7, I favor the Lakers because Denver's gonna
See,
we had them and we couldn't finish them off.
and this the
That's how I look
dangerous
at
thing, right? Is like
it. Yeah,
if it goes 7, it means we
yeah,
played amazing defense, right? But
yeah.
in game 7, it's usually about shot creators and shot making ability, because now you understand the game plan, you understand what you do best, and it comes down to, can you break your man down and just get buckets out here?
Y'all
And
wanna know if they got stats?
Jamal Murray can't do that. Game 7, Jamal Murray might be nasty for the Lakers, man. Straight up, it might be nasty.
Somebody in chat, do y'all got like a team was up and then went 7? Did they lose? Like, this is a stat on that? Like, if you was up in a series and won 7 and then y'all lost.
Up 2-0 and lost in game 7.
Or they was up in a series period, 2-1, 3-2. Like,
Oh
I think they
yeah. That we
lost
just
game
saw that
7.
with Sacramento was up 2-0 on the Warriors, and they lost game 7,
we
right?
just saw that. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, we just saw that. Yeah, because if you up in a series and it goes 7, most likely you ain't winning game 7.
Yeah, momentum. That means you lost the momentum, right?
Oh,
So
yeah, 2016. Yeah, that's a fact. 2016. Somebody in chat said that. Yeah.
yeah, someone just said, look at Doc Rivers, man. There's a lot of examples.
Yeah, we done saw Philly do that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you up and it goes 7, you not winning game 7, bro.
Yeah, because that means you lost the momentum, and the other team, whatever they're doing, is working real well for you to, take it to 7. So you're right.
Yo, I'm saying this shit happened last year with Boston, right? They was down 3-2 to Milwaukee. Yeah, that's
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. So it does happen a lot, and you're right,
Yeah,
man. So yeah, that means that you gave the other team confidence. They probably
yeah,
won game 6, and so they're taking it to 7. So it's gonna be tough, man. This is like
yeah. The
yeah,
Suns
this
last
is
year.
like
Yo,
we're gonna be 2-1.
yo.
Hey, we
So let
gotta
me
win
just say
both games
this.
at home, bro. We can't go down 3-1 against this team as well, bro. We gotta win both games, man. One game at a time, but we gotta win both games.
Yo,
Just straight
but
up.
yeah, I was looking at the stats. They said it only happened 13 times, 3-1. So the last time was the Clippers and Denver. So they said
Mm.
that's it only happened 13
Yeah, we
times in
can't go down
NBA.
3-1 against this team because their offense is too good. They can just get hot and beat us. Like, so we can't go down 3-1, bro. It can't
Somebody in
happen,
the
bro.
chat said 2-0 was not like 3-2. So you saying that 3-2 is what's worse?
I would say 3-2 is worse because you got close out game, right?
Yeah,
That's just
yeah,
me
because
though.
it's hard to close a team out too. Yeah, it
Yeah,
is hard.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. What's
Yeah,
worse?
three
I
two is
was
probably worse. 3-2 is probably worse
Yeah,
because
yeah,
yeah,
3-2 is
down
worse.
three
Yeah.
two is like both games are elimination games. So it's like you
Yeah.
got to
facts.
put
And you know
perfect.
that other team that's down is playing hard, man.
Yeah,
But like you
Yeah.
said, bro, being down 2-0, game 3 is essentially
yeah,
elimination game,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
an
true.
elimination
Yeah.
game.
You literally
But if
Lakers got like literally like if we win this game, we got a bit of space, but we got to win both games at home, bro.
but
There's no
Africa,
excuses. Like we
but
got to get
Africa,
two
if
two.
you down 2-0, let's say you cut it to 2-1, even you go down 3-1, you still got confidence. Like
3-1.
3-1, nah, you ain't got no
no, no,
confidence
No
in
no. If you
3-1.
was
confidence.
down
3-1,
two
bro.
zero,
Yeah, you
no,
still got
I
3
confidence.
0
said
Facts. You
I
3
going
said
home?
0
I ain't
is
say you gonna
worse
win the
than
series.
3-1.
No, he
Huh?
said
3
2-0. He
0
said
is
two
worse.
zero.
Oh,
He said
but
No,
two
I
zero.
was saying if you
Two
down
zero
two
going
zero,
home. You're right, and you still got confidence. It
yeah,
ain't
and
lost
I
yet.
ain't, that don't mean you're
Yeah.
gonna win the series, but you
but
know
but
you're
what's
gonna be
worse to y'all? 3-0 or 3-1?
what's
Oh,
worse.
3-0 for sure, man.
Yeah,
Three
three
Damn.
zero is
zero.
worse
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you
no, yeah, yeah, no.
know what I'm saying?
You
But
got four
look at what
elimination
I
games.
said
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
3-0 means you only played 3 games, but 3-1 means you played 4. You still got
Yeah,
3 games left. But 3-0 is still worse
yeah. Like
because
I said, yo, BX, it only happened 2 times
yeah,
that the team
three
tied the. It was 3-0
three zero is like
Portland.
you have to play perfect
What
basketball.
was the
Like
two teams
Yeah,
that did it?
impossible. In the
Portland came
conference
back.
finals, maybe in the first round if you're versing the 8 seed, bro. But
yeah,
the conference finals, bro, you're not beating a team 4 times straight, bro. They're undefeated at home, bro. The whole playoffs, Denver Nuggets. So we undefeated as well, and that's why it's gonna be a big test. And so if we go up, even if we go up, this is why it's a crazy series, bro. Even if we tie the series 2-2, we still gotta win game 5 as well. Like we
yeah.
gotta win one game on their court. And so
Y'all basically
but
got to win 3 games in a row, bro.
essentially
Just
to be confident that we're gonna close them
yeah,
out in
I got
6 or 7. Yeah,
and that's not
and that's why game 2
that
was
happened.
devastating, bro. That was a
Yep,
tough game to
yep,
lose.
Yeah,
We
yep,
were up
yep,
10 in the third quarter, bro. LeBron start jacking up threes. Like, come on, man, that's crazy, bro.
yep. All
From
right,
your
yeah,
most
I'm giving you
highest
props.
IQ play on the court, bro. That's just crazy shit. That's
Yo,
crazy.
go to yo, go talk. Yeah, that did happen. I said that earlier. It was two teams that tied it when it was 3-0.
well, see,
But that
Yeah,
was
The
yeah.
nigga in
that
the
was in the
comments,
second round.
Fudge Pants,
Both of
you
them was
said,
in the
yeah,
second round.
that's what I meant. With 3-1, I'm saying like the win came in the first game, then you lost 3 in a row, and you down 3-1. That's why I said it like that. So yeah, go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, man, it's
Yo,
gonna
so
be tough, man. There's no team in
yeah,
NBA history that
see,
came back from 3-0, so that's
yeah, it
unlikely to
was
happen
two.
in the
They
conference
tied it.
finals, my
Yeah,
nigga.
they tied it.
Yeah.
But nobody never
Yeah,
won it
which teams tied it? Do you
basketball.
know which teams tied it? When's the
Yeah,
last
yeah,
time
it was
someone tied it?
Portland against Dallas, and Denver against Utah. Denver
Portland
against
against
Denver.
Dallas when in the 90s? Like when that happened?
No, with Rashid and them. That was early 2000s.
Okay, Rasheed
Yeah,
Wallace
they
as well.
had
Okay.
tied it up against Nowitzki. They jumped up 3-0, then they
Okay.
tied it. Then the Denver one. Remember when Denver beat Seattle that year? When the first eight, I think that was the first 8 seed that eliminated 1 seed. Then the next round
Okay.
they played Utah, and
Okay.
Utah was up 3-0. Then they came back and tied it. That was the
Okay.
two times.
Okay. Look at and
And
educating the people, man.
yeah,
Basketball history. See, when you're not talking narratives, and you actually break the game down, and like you actually
yeah,
know a
yeah,
little.
and you know, in remember Utah went to the finals the next year. Everybody kept saying the only reason Utah didn't go to straight finals because they played too many games against Denver, so they lost that next series. to Seattle.
Okay. Mm.
Yeah, man. I know what I'm talking about, bro.
No doubt, no doubt. When you're not talking narratives, and you be breaking the
Oh
game
boy, I
down,
talk a
man.
lot of narratives. Nah, I don't
Yeah,
really
bro.
do
You be
that,
on
bro.
story time with Big Nose Ant out here, man. It is what it is, though. You be in the bodega getting a sandwich and shit, talking narratives, bro. It's all good though, Ant, man. You my guy though. It's all good, Ant.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm fucks with
But
you, Africa. You a funny motherfucker. Yeah, I fuck with you. No, sometimes I be
yeah,
listening to
man.
you all the time. This nigga. Now I be
It's
giving
all
him
love,
credit
man.
here
So
and there.
so what you think about Jokic? Jokic proved you wrong, Ant, and he better than what you thought, or what he showed you in the playoffs, man.
I see. I give him what I give him. He better than what I thought.
Mm,
Yeah, he better than what I thought. He
okay.
is. I was shitting on the nigga until up to this point.
Yeah,
Cause I
yeah.
said, who the fuck is this slow ass? Cause he's mad slow, bro. Like I couldn't take him serious, but
Oh, he
I give him
crazy
his
talented
props.
though. He highly skillful. I've been trying to say, I've been trying to tell people that Embiid is better than Jokic, but I gotta fall back off that, bro. Jokic just
Yeah,
certified best center in the game with this playoff run,
Same,
bro.
hey, same thing, Africa. I was on the
Mhm.
MB train. I was like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
MB cooked them, dropped 50.
yeah,
Hey, but
man.
I'm reversing course, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm reversing course, bro.
yeah.
Fact.
I
I
was
think
right
not
there.
enough
Yo, I
people in the
give it in,
basketball
bro. I
community
gotta
do
give
that.
it.
Wisdom. When you get new information, you gotta update the resume, bro. You gotta update that
I
shit.
mean,
And
that's a wise person in general. Like, if
facts,
you get new information and you don't like change your opinion, then you're just a stubborn person waiting
facts,
for
man.
failure, bro. Like, shit.
But talk to me about the Miami Heat. Wisdom. Go
Oh
ahead,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Like, come
Well,
on, man.
hold up. Before I do that,
Go
you
ahead.
ain't been on Big Tone Stream in a little while now. Come
Hey
on now,
man,
where
Big
you been
Tone,
at,
man.
bro?
Backstage Tony need to unblock me from the chat first off. He needs to unblock me from the chat. Let him
Oh,
know. I'm
oh,
ready to
I
give
ain't know,
y'all
I
your
ain't know,
props
I ain't
though.
know you was blocked. I ain't know you was
I'll be
blocked.
blocked from the chat. Big Tone don't like that straight talk, but it's all good though. Backstage
Damn.
Tony, man, it's all good. But it is what it is. But break it down. What you gonna say, anyways? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, about the game,
Mm.
again, this whole playoffs, bro. Like we've been coming back from being down double digits. It's crazy. I don't know how sustainable it is. Um, we definitely got to do a better job with the non-Jimmy minutes. But I mean, shit, like we've been getting it done. Caleb Martin, see, everything about us is not overly complicated.
Mm. You
It's
heard me shout
basic
out Caleb
basketball.
Martin, right? I
Yeah,
shouted
yeah,
out
yeah,
Caleb
yeah,
Martin
yeah. I
big
heard that.
time.
I
Big
heard
time.
that.
Go ahead.
Hitting the three ball. So now he has the threat of the three ball. So he's attacking strong closeouts, able to
Mm-hmm.
finish tough layups. He had a couple of
Tough
nice pull-up
layups, bro.
mid-ranges.
Tough layups.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tough
yeah.
layups, bro. I mean, bro, this
Ridiculous.
is
He got a
even.
long wingspan, right? He looked like he got a huge wingspan. Like his arms long as fuck. The way he
Yeah,
be
yeah,
finishing.
yeah,
Man.
yeah, yeah. He definitely does. And he's a hell of a player on a cheap contract that we got him for. So
Crazy. Y'all the best cheap contract guys in the NBA, bro. Just straight up.
yeah, like and your guy Gabe Vincent, man, people sleep on him.
Mm.
Like he led Nigeria against Team USA. People forget
Facts,
that shit.
facts, facts,
And them boys can play, man.
facts, man.
But
Facts.
Tatum not hitting any shots in back-to-back fourth quarters. That's something that the Boston side has to look at real deeply and see like what's going on there. Jaylen Brown, to me, I'm shocked that Jaylen Brown hasn't been playing good because normally he kills us.
Mm.
But this whole playoffs, I don't know, it's been something off about him. I don't know if it's
It's
the
smart
mask or whatever it is,
because
but
y'all
I
y'all
don't know.
switch like Caleb Martin and Jimmy Butler on Tatum, but when Jimmy ain't guarding Tatum, he's guarding Butler. I mean, he's guarding Brown for the most part. Like so,
Yeah.
he's always working on defense. But y'all just a great team, man. But go ahead, man. Keep going, man. This is amazing, man. This is
And
amazing.
then to me, the biggest thing that I love is just the turnaround from Bam from an aggressive point of view. Because my problem with
Mm.
Bam just be, sometimes he plays a little weak, he settles for the turnaround jumper too much.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's been actually drop stepping and going into the contact.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Playing aggressive. Defensively, I mean, he's always been there. Switching 1 through 5, doing everything, covering the whole terrain. That's just Bam in general. But I'm just happy to see him be more aggressive offensively, not letting a couple of missed shots have him put his head down, just not giving a damn. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Go 5 for 20 instead of 0 for 3. You know, that's how I see it, you know, when you're playing basketball. And again, 2 wins isn't 4. So to me, it's still like, gotta play like we down 0-3, bro. We can't be comfortable and like, okay, man, you know, breathing and all that. Nah, bro. We gotta play with our heads on fire every second because Boston's a hell of a team. And it's gonna take everything we got to close these guys out, bro. Everything. Everything.
I thought you feared no one in the East though, Wisdom. Like what happened?
Nah, okay. See, but that's a big difference. Respect
okay.
and fear. I respect these guys. They're great players.
Talk about it. Okay.
But in terms of fear, never feared them. And I told you why, because we have beat them already. Yeah, they beat us, but we know them. Like they ain't no, like, there's gonna be no surprises with Boston. And also, here's the key factor. We got a coach that been to war, been in the trenches, been in playoff battles against a coach that, like he's still wet, you know, like wet in the
rookie coach,
young, like
rookie.
Come on now.
Yeah. Never
Rookie
been
coach.
in this situation.
Exactly.
Doesn't make adjustments, doesn't make the right like rotations, like in terms of Robert Williams and stuff. Like when they were exposing that zone that y'all playing and Grant Williams passed to Robert Williams for the dunk, and that was the one time they clearly beat the zone. You need to ride it out and bench Al Horford is not giving you a lot, bro. But he didn't do that. But you know that's and then Bam, and you're right about Bam. Bam, that one play where he grabs the offensive rebound off Jimmy Butler's miss, and if you watch that play, right, he did something crazy, right? I watched that play a couple times, and Al Horford's trying to box him out. Slick play, right, off ball. The refs are really going to catch that because they're watching the ball and the man, right, who got the ball. Slick play, pulls the arm, and quickly just gets him out the way and gets inside position. Ass Al Horford can't recover, can't even jump. Bam already up, gets the rebound, dunks heavy, right?
Yep.
And that's more about the mentality that you're talking about, the shifting mentality, right? Of him understanding the aggressive and understanding the advantages he has with his athletic ability at the 5. He pretty much faster than any other player. He can jump higher than most guys, and so he really using that. And when he plays like that, y'all a tough team. He got like a 20-point, almost triple double. Like, damn, man, you look nice, man. And I gotta give you credit, Wizard. You've been telling me this all season, right? You said it that if we're able to hit our perimeter shots, it's gonna be tough to beat us, bro. And I don't know what happened, but as soon as the playoffs turned on, the 3 ball has been knocked down, bro. I don't know what happened. I don't know what y'all were waiting on. Maybe y'all waiting on the playoffs to start. You know what I mean? You came into the play-in, you lost the first play-in game, not looking like that. But damn, bro, the playoffs happened,
you
and
know, we was about to lose against Chicago.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Man.
That wasn't looking too good in the last like 3 minutes against Chicago, and then Strus turned it on, and we just took over. See, but that's the beauty of 82 game season, man. Like it's
this
important.
a Miami Heat fan, y'all?
Yeah, he a Miami Heat fan.
Let me ask you something, bro. You think if Ime Udoka was still coaching, how you think the series would be going right now? Like honestly.
Well, okay, so we went against Ime last year, a 7-game series, right? So it's not as if like we wouldn't be able to compete. Now, would we take 2 in Boston? I might say no. See, I got to take off my Miami Heat fan and try to be unbiased down the middle. If it was Ime, do we take 2 in Boston? I don't think so. You know what I mean? I don't think so.
Oh, you think y'all could split though? Y'all could split.
Well, like we split them last season.
Yeah.
Like I've been saying, man, Miami, they take great shots, bro. High quality shots. Y'all don't turn the ball over. You don't take bad shots. Your role plays don't go out of the offense, man. Y'all know what you do on defense. You're playing the zone, and this Boston Celtics team can't break the 2-3, 3-2 zone that y'all be running out here, bro. And so it's crazy. But like, let me give you the stats, right? The Miami Heat, after 2 games, are shooting 50% from the field as a squad, 44% from 3, 87% from the line, bro. Like, this is ridiculous what y'all doing to this team, bro. Even Jimmy Butler's out here hitting 40% of his threes. Caleb Martin hitting 63% of his field goal attempts out here, 43% from 3. What? What are we doing, bro? What is going on, man? Yo, Bam averaging almost a 20-point triple double out here. Like, it's crazy, man. Y'all essentially as a squad shooting 50, 40, 90 out here, man, on the
Yo,
bus.
did Duncan Robinson even play in the series last year against Boston? No, right? He was unplayable, right?
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah,
play
it
a
was pretty
lot.
much unplayable. Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Coach, that's
But
coach. That's my point.
no, but what Duncan Robinson has done in this series and what he showed, he backdoor cutting wisdom. He taking
Yeah,
it to the rim wisdom.
yeah.
He
It should have
finishing
been
at
an
the
and
rim
one.
wisdom.
It should have been an and one on that
Yeah,
backdoor layup to cut the lead to 2.
yeah, the reverse layup. Facts on the reverse. Facts. Like,
He's
and,
6'8"
and
though.
they don't be giving you calls like that. I understand why Big Tony be so mad at the refs. You know, they don't be giving you calls like that. Y'all went through the whole half until like the fourth quarter, not getting free throws, and so y'all doing it against the grain. Y'all having a ridiculous efficiency on offense, and yeah, the question is not if you can keep it up. It's more like, can you play good enough? Because for whatever reason, y'all shut down the Boston Celtics three ball, bro. They're not hitting the three at a high level, and when you do that, essentially the game plan is that it's funny, right? You're playing zone, and yet you're shutting down the three ball at the same time. Usually the two don't work, right? Usually
Yeah,
the zone is to protect the paint more than to actually protect the three. But somehow
Yeah.
y'all doing both out here, Wisdom. It don't make sense to me, man.
yeah. No, that's facts, man. And if you look at when Boston played the last series, 76ers put a zone on them at times, and they struggled versus it. You know what I mean? So I don't know, like what it is in this NBA where teams are struggling against zones. I don't know if it's like all you gotta do. They teach you flash in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Just flash in the middle, face
Just get
up.
into the paint.
You know what I mean?
Make the zone react, and there's gonna be openings in the after that. But you gotta be patient with the zone, right? And what
Exactly.
the Boston Celtics offense is not a patient offense, bro. They don't have somebody to give the ball to and just calm down the offense and get the right. It was meant to be Malcolm Brogdon, but they're still running the offense through Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and so they're the ball handlers for the most part. So they don't have a traditional point guard that can actually run the offense and break it down like that. And so,
Man, for as much talent as Tatum has, I just don't understand, like, why can't he just go to the block sometimes and just change up his game sometimes? Like, he wants to start at the top of the key and dance around and take these tough, cool-looking step-back shots. I mean, post up, bro. You're 6'8". You say you love Kobe Bryant and you're doing it for Kobe, but, bro, like, get to the block, bro. Like, get yourself some easier shots. When he goes to the paint, he's hard to stop when he goes to the paint, but he rarely does it. He settles and he settles and he settles. I mean, I'll take it. I love it. But from a Boston point of view, like, you have to ask yourself, like, I mean, we can't keep saying that you're just some young player, bro. Like, this is like your fourth conference final, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Facts.
Come on.
Yeah, facts. That's fact. You went to the finals last season. There really is no excuse in terms of experience and IQ. And that zone, for whatever reason, Duncan Robinson got a steal on that zone in one play. Simple pass to the corner. You can't pass like that in the zone from the top of the key. Wisdom. This is simple shit. You got to swing it to the wingman and then let the guy react and come up if it's 3-2. Like, what you doing, Marcus Smart?
Hey,
and then Jason
Duncan
Tatum
was shocked. Duncan was shocked. He was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. Hey, Duncan was playing that perfectly. He was playing two at one time. Like, he was playing the wing and the corner at the same time. And bail out dumbass pass, trying to, I don't know what you're trying to do. You think you're a point guard or something. But Marcus Smart turnover. And then Jason Tatum in the fourth quarter tried to pass to the corner and miss Grant Williams, just a wild pass. And so it's simple shit, just fundamental shit that I don't know. I don't know if they've been out the college game for too long or they forgot the teachings, because the NBA game is totally different thing where it's just talent and individual skill breaking down guys. But it's just simple shit to break down the zone, man. Like, you just got to swing, get into the paint, make them react. Someone has to step up, and there should be backdoor cuts or open shooters, man. It got to be. And if it's not, well, then the guy down low shouldn't be able to react to you getting in the paint. You should get that mid-range jumper at all times.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
At all times.
Flash Tatum to the middle.
Facts.
Flash Tatum to the middle. He'll
And make him
face
react.
up, and it's tough at that point. If you got Tatum, he gets the ball in the middle and he faces up. I mean, come on now. That's a great starting point right there. That's a great starting point.
Hey,
that's a zone,
and this
bro.
is Missoula having no clue. And you know what they were doing, bro? You know what they were trying to do? They were trying to run the hot pick and roll against the zone, bro. And I don't know why you're trying to go to hot pick and roll against the zone when there's way more simpler ways to break it down because the roll man's covered on the roll in the pick and roll, and so in the zone, and so you're playing into Miami's hands, bro. Like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Fundamental basketball out the window when it comes to the Boston Celtics, bro. Just ridiculous. And Miami's such a good team. Like they make you beat them, bro. They're not gonna make mistakes down the stretch. You gotta beat the Miami Heat. They ain't just gonna give you the game like LeBron did, serving it up to the Denver Nuggets, right? Like they're not giving you chances like that. And so you got to take it. And the Boston Celtics have not shown the capacity to take it, man. It's amazing, bro.
Yeah,
I
I was
don't know why
shocked
they
with
keep playing.
LeBron. I was shocked with LeBron.
Yeah,
that's why
what you
I
got on
keep
this
saying,
game, bro? What you got on this game, man?
Well,
Nuggets, Lakers.
about tonight, it's like, man, it's gonna be very because in the first two games, y'all got 83 combined points from Rui and Reeves. That's great role player production on the road.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So if they can sustain that at home, I know people saying that like that you got to give D'Lo less minutes, but I don't agree with that because now he's home, and you got to find a way to have LeBron James fresh for the fourth quarter, bro. Because in these playoffs, he's been terrible in the fourth quarter. He's been looking gassed constantly. So Ham has to do a better job of getting him more minutes on the bench in that first half so you can have that fourth quarter push. And that's where D'Lo comes in. He needs to play great at home. This ain't the time to go away from him now because he plays better at home. So if he can't play good this game, okay, then I agree. Cut his minutes down. Load up Reeves on the minutes because he's already third on the team in minutes. Like the young kid stepping up for y'all big time. Dennis, he's been playing pesky defense, but his offense for some reason hasn't been there this series. And he's a good enough player. Like he could easily pick and roll, break down, do the floater like he did on his first basket last game.
He has not been. He's been hesitant on offense. I've been seeing him hesitate on offense, bro. Like he's not taking open shots in the pick and roll. He's not sure what to do. He usually does have that floater or mid-range shot. He's hesitate on that. Like he's not in flow on offense, bro. He's giving us nothing on offense in this series, bro. Nothing.
So it's just, I mean, yeah, I had both games honestly, but tonight, to avoid going down 0-3, man, it's going to take an amazing effort from AD. He can't, come up small. And see, my problem with AD is he has a tough time, like, doing a gather in the paint. He's always off balance or something, bro. Like, for a guy as big as AD, bro, like, he needs to be, like, have a stronger base, bro. Like, how is, like, Rui and LeBron defending post-ups better than you, bro? Like, Jokic was barely moving them boys in the
That's
post.
the core strength, man. Facts, man.
Exactly. So, it's gonna be a tough game, bro. Because KCP back in LA, you know what I mean? He can snipe some threes now. So
might turn up. Yeah. So who you got? Wisdom? Who you got?
I got Denver, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Oh, season over?
I think so. I think the season over tonight, bro. Like, LeBron's foot is busted, bro. Like, his foot is, but I don't care what nobody tells me. He's getting surgery in the offseason, bro.
Facts,
like, all that talk about, he told the doctor, nah, he's good and all that. Bro, he's getting surgery this offseason. I feel like Reeves and Rui comes back down to earth. And if that happens, then, I mean, those guys give you 83. If they come back down to earth, I mean, damn, what else y'all got?
Yeah.
What about our elite defense turning up? How about that? Just showing up with our elite defense.
That is true. Away from the Denver altitude, y'all home now, so y'all should be able to sustain longer defensive stretches for sure. See, that's a good point with the defense. That's a good point. So that could actually help y'all win this game if y'all could turn up the defense for the whole game. And but then y'all need AD and LeBron to be the guy. It can't be Rui and Reeves, bro. This shit got to be AD and LeBron, bro, with the supporting performances. You can't have the supporting guys being the main guys and AD and LeBron just hoping that, hey,
inefficient out here. Yeah, exactly.
They got to be the guys tonight, bro. They have to be the guys tonight.
Facts. I agree. I always said from the start of the season, we need big offensive series from LeBron and AD, like big ones. like bigger than what we've been getting. We've been getting 23 and 22 points for the first 2 rounds. Averages like that ain't gonna cut it, bro. We need them to average over 25. Both of those guys to average over 25 for us to win games out here, because Denver's gonna score, and if our defense is not up to it, then essentially it's gonna be a offense versus offense, and we're not gonna win those battles unless they have big games, even give us a chance to win. And so we've had solid quarters. We had a solid half of defense the first half in game 2. We played well, but we haven't sustained that for a whole game yet. And so that's tough, man. It's going to be very tough to beat the Denver Nuggets, man. They're a very good team, man. And so yeah, AD got to get 30, 15, 4 blocks. Like he got to be big tonight, man. And he got to lead us. He got to lead us with LeBron's side, on the side, getting his 25 and 10 efficient. He got to be efficient from the floor, not jack like 6 threes. I need 3 threes from LeBron and everything else at the rim, bro. Just attack. And that's a lot to ask from a 38-year-old. But like you said, he can still play 38, 40 minutes. LeBron out here averaging like 42 minutes and shit. Like, that's tough, man.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. And again, LeBron's a smart player. It's like, why don't you just start your offense closer to the rim? Why are you so far away from the rim? Now you're exerting more energy on your legs. Just start closer, bro. Start closer, post up, or do what you got to do, or do a face up. I'd rather him drive, below the free throw line than starting from the top of the 3 line. I mean, that's just less. That's just basic, less force on your feet, less torque on your feet. They have no interior defense, LA. Do you guys realize that? They got no interior defense, bro. Like, y'all can literally have a parade at the rim if you just stay disciplined with. Of course, LeBron's going to be gassed when all of his attacks are high, trying to do the pick and rolls. Nah, stop that. Post up, bro. Post up, bro.
See, this is the thing about the new team, right? That we haven't found our true identity. When I compare it back to the 2020 bubble team, like right now, LeBron is giving you 24, 10, and 9 assists in the series, right? He averaging damn near triple-double, but like it ain't with the same impact. And the identity of this team, right? He missed all 10 of his threes in this series. So like he's still shooting 50% from the field, but he took 10 threes in 2 games, and that shit all missed, So he hasn't been shooting well for the whole playoffs from 3. And when it comes down to the Lakers, it seems like, right, that they don't know who is the official primary ball handler. D'Lo gets touches at certain times and rides the offense. Austin Reeves does it certain times. Dennis Schroeder does it certain times, and then LeBron James does it certain times. And I don't see the consistency and the flow of a team when there's so many guys handling the ball. And it's not the same, like, for example, in Miami Heat, where you have Gabe Vincent or you have Kyle Lowry or you have Jimmy Butler, for example, initiating offense, because you know what you're trying to get to. It seems like when these dudes get the ball, you don't know what type of shot is going up, bro. You don't actually know what they're running out here. You don't know if it's going to AD. You don't know if it's going to LeBron. You don't know if D'Lo just going to put up a shot because you feel like it. Like, you don't really know what's about to go down. And that's just more chemistry and understanding, like, where guys are going to be and what you're going to run at its best. And that's a rookie coach as well, not having formed an identity yet. We're really just riding on our defense and hoping our best players' offense is good enough at certain times, right? And break down the defense, kick it out to shooters, or LeBron in the post, AD in the post. It's just riding the back of like what they do best, as opposed to team-oriented basketball. You don't see a lot of backdoor cuts. You don't see a lot of off-ball movement, off-ball screens to get guys open like that. And so,
that's on the coaching staff as well. I mean, in a series, you always have to add like little things within the series to see how the defense adjusts. Like, let's see how LeBron looks as a screener. Let's see how he looks as a screener. Like, you have to add these little things to see how the defense reacts and see what you can exploit. You don't always have to have LeBron on ball, or if he's off ball, just sitting there waiting. Use him as a screener. Why not?
Facts.
Hard dives.
How about you get D'Lo off some pin downs and make him catch and shoot and actually have some coherent offense, man? Because the even though he was scoring in the first quarter in the last game, he took a ridiculous fadeaway, got bailed out by the foul. You remember that shot?
Yeah.
And that was horrible because Austin Reeves was in the same corner. That spacing was horrible. There was really no shot there. This nigga just felt like it. Like, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, that ain't gonna get it done against the Denver Nuggets that are high IQ, execute at a high level on the offensive end, and be getting good shots out there. And so, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know about this squad. And so it could be the chemistry, it could be the time, that they haven't had together, only being like what? Just probably like 20 games, 25 games if you count the playoffs that they've been all playing together. And so
Yeah, it's tough.
that's gonna be
Nuggets,
tough.
Nuggets had the same core for a little while. So you
Right.
guys are already down when it comes to the chemistry, point of
Mm-hmm.
view. You know what I mean? So okay, so would you say Jokic's best skill set is his playmaking ability and making his teammates better?
Most definitely, right next to his rebounding, playmaking, same
So
level. Yeah.
why is it that the Lakers don't try to have him like a mental shift and be like, okay, we're playing you one-on-one, bro?
Yeah. Hey man, I thought that was the clear cut adjustment. You try after game one when he beats you with his playmaking essentially and has like a 30, 20, and 15 assists, bro. Like I'm assuming that would have been the normal adjustment. And we were still digging down, perimeter shooter, perimeter guards still digging down and dropping off their man to try and soft double AD. Never hard double. I mean, they were never hard doubling Jokic. It was soft doubling. And you can't even hard double a 7-footer, right? He's just gonna pass over the fucking guard. Like it ain't gonna make a difference for him. He sees the floor so well. So I thought that would be the simple adjustment after game one. We come out with the same shit game two. And if we come out with the same shit game three, we're probably going to lose, to be honest, bro, because now it's going to be offense versus offense. They're going to get out in transition. If our defense is not set and we're not making shots, then our defense doesn't get set. We're a bad transition team, something the Miami Heat are not. Probably the best transition team in the NBA. Miami Heat always be getting back and hustling. I see Eric Spoelstra on the sideline letting niggas know to get back. Duncan Robinson hit that shot, and he's telling him, get your ass back. I don't care about that fadeaway three you just hit, bro. Get your ass back. Like, and so our fundamental transition defense is not on point, and on top of that, when we're digging down on Jokic in the post, well, when you got AD, one of the best defenders in the NBA on Jokic, I felt like you're gonna settle with that, and AD gonna make him work, and whatever he gets, he gonna get, but he better work for his 35, 40. He better work for that
Exactly.
and
Every
grind
shot
him down.
tough.
Facts.
Because he ain't
no
gonna
matter
blow
what
by
it is.
AD.
Exactly. And those are twos. Those are twos, not threes. So
Exactly.
if they're gonna beat us with 52s, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. It's gonna be tough. But you're not gonna get out in transition. We're gonna have to get good shots on offense to allow our defense to get set. Essentially, we gotta shoot 25, 30 free throws and play elite defense to win this game, bro. If we don't get to the line, we can't win. Because we had games where we shot well from three. We had games where we shot well from the field. We had solid offensive games, and we still lost. We just haven't had a good defensive game. And I got to give credit to Denver. It ain't just always we just not playing our best. They're doing something to stop us from playing our best. But one of the things we're allowing them to do is get these open shooters with these doubles on Jokic, bro. We got to stop doing that, bro. I don't know what Darvin Ham's waiting for. We got to stop doing
and you
it.
guys
It
got
comes from the Milwaukee Bucks coaching branch wisdom, where the no double philosophy coming from the Bucks. Obviously, I don't know. He brought that to the Lakers. That's some dumb shit. I don't know.
Yeah, and y'all gotta find a way to punish Denver for having Aaron Gordon on that court, man, because he can't hit a three, man. He didn't hit a three in Denver. I don't see him hitting a three in LA. So y'all gotta find a way to exploit him being on that court because he's athletic. Like he'll cut to the basket and make
we were
plays.
doing that. We tried. We put Rui on Jokic and we let AD roam off Aaron Gordon. But you know what the high IQ play is and what Denver has shown? Jeff Green at times had open shots. We'll zoning off Jeff Green. Dribble handoff to Jamal Murray. Let him cook 1-on-1, 10 seconds left on the clock. Like, they're not going to take bad shots. That's what's a good thing about Denver Nuggets. They're not just going to put up a shot just because they open. Aaron Gordon's going to swing it. They're going to get it to their guy, and they're going to let Jamal Murray cook. And if they're playing that defense, he's going to either break down his man or just shoot that three contested and make it like you've been doing, bro. They've been hitting contested shots, man. It's tough shots. So, Jokic, Rui on Jokic was never going to work for a long period of time. That's just something that you can flash. LeBron actually, was playing solid defense, and he was getting steals and turnovers on Jokic, but he can't sustain that for a whole game either. And so, we're missing that Dwight Howard of the bubble type player that can be physical and still hold his own in the post, and move him off his spots and be athletic enough to contest his shot. We don't have that guy. AD is meant to be that guy, but damn, I guess not, bro. I don't know.
What do you think was the main factor of Jamal Murray struggling in that for the first three quarters?
Schroeder was playing solid defense, man. I think it was just at the end of the day, he just rose up and made tough shots. I didn't even think the defense changed. He just rose up, and made tough shots, bro. That's all he
Yeah.
did. Like
Yeah.
it make or miss, man. But once he got hot, like damn, he hit a ridiculous shot over LeBron James. Shot clock winding down. He just hit tough shots, man. Um and then there was certain breakdowns on defense as well in the fourth quarter. Dudes got tired, I guess. I don't know, man. It's just but a lot of it is when we're not scoring, we're given transition opportunities. They attack in transition, and we don't get our defense set. When you have mismatches out there, like you really got no chance. But Jamal Murray was cooking everybody, bro. Schroeder, Anthony Davis hit a three in his face. Like LeBron James hit a three in his face. Like he be doing that, man. He just made tough shots, bro. He did that.
I will say this: Nuggets bench has basically just been Bruce Brown this series.
Mhm.
So if y'all could find a way to neutralize him, which y'all should. I mean, he's a good young player from Miami Hurricanes. I respect Bruce Brown, but he plays better in Denver, as opposed to on the road, like most road players. Like if y'all could find a way to neutralize Bruce Brown and leave Nuggets bench at basically a zero, basically. I mean, like this game is y'all could win this game tonight, man. Like he's been so impactful in these first two games. He's hitting the three ball and he's driving to the lane, breaking guys down off the dribble and shit. I mean, come on. He deserves some more respect defensively. Guys are too lax. Yeah, like guys are just looking at him like, okay, whatever. Like they're not in proper defensive stance. They're not showing him the proper respect, and he's taking advantage of it. So guys got to show him the proper respect tonight. Lock in, get in a defensive stance, and negate his effectiveness. He'll still have the energy and hustle, but he can't be given consistent all these points, 12, 14, and 16 points. And you're losing games by like 5 or 6. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, so the effort has to be better. To me, the key tonight is D'Angelo Russell, bro. I know he's not a winning type player. He's never done that in his career. Maybe his play IQ isn't up there like that. But at times he gives effort on defense. He's feisty. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a punk. He has to get going offensively. Y'all have to find a way to get him some easier shots. Maybe play him off the ball more. Him being on ball hasn't really done much except, take away from y'all possessions overall. I like Reeves as a ball handler. Reeves is a guy that can get you like 5-6 assists easily every night. So I like him as like the primary ball handler. I like to see some Reeves and Braun screening rolls or screening pops to the mid-range maybe, for LeBron. So there's a couple of adjustments that I'm hoping Ham does, because it's not like Denver's some juggernaut defense, bro. Like, y'all should be able to get mostly of what y'all want all night.
That's what I mean, and they're smart in that they shuffle their minutes because they got so many guards where they always got like 2 starters in at all times. That's why they only go 7, 8 deep off, in their rotation. They always got like either Jamal Murray or Jokic in, but that's why those threes by LeBron James. What makes it even worse, bro? Those were the minutes that Jokic was on a bench, bro. Those were the minutes where they were playing small ball 5 with Jeff Green out there, bro. Those are the minutes that you meant to make niggas pay when you got Jamal Murray playing with the second unit, bro. Like, those are the minutes, bro. And he had Jamal Murray switched out on him, and Mans decided to take 3s instead of 2s, man. That's why it hurts even more. And so LeBron needs to be, like, attacking the rim. I would have thought that's why I thought we was going to win this series, is because they got nothing for us inside. And we're not taking to the rim on a consistent level. And that's shout out to Denver Nuggets perimeter defense. They're keeping dudes in front of them, and they're slowing them down so that when they do get to the paint, it's 2 guys contesting because they're staying in front of guys, and you're not just blowing by them. But in the first game, we did a lot of LeBron post-ups, and he was playing closer to the basket, like you said. And they were reacting heavy, and he was either getting whatever shot he wanted, or he was kicking it out to open shooters, making a skip past the corner shooters. But we went away from that. We haven't really run the LeBron AD pick and roll, put Jokic in the pick and roll, and make him work on the switches. And so we haven't played well, and we've been in games. And that's one positive, is that we haven't put together our best game. But we need to have an elite defensive effort, and we need to play Smart on offense. We need to get good looks on offense. We're too prone to taking bad shots on offense, bro. And I don't like that.
Yeah,
There's too many times you see when we got shot clock winding down, Dennis Schroeder runs 2-3 pick and rolls in a row, can't get a shot, and has to go ISO 1-on-1, put up a bad shot, bro. Like we often go too late in the clock and have to take a bad shot. Something that good teams don't do, man. Like the Miami Heat, they don't do that. And um we've done it too often, man. Against a team like this, you can't be doing that. And when we do put up bad shots, then we don't run back on transition. They get out on the break. Jokic somehow is getting boards and pushing the ball up faster than AD can get back. Like how's that even make
yeah,
sense? Like
yeah.
what
That's
we doing?
unacceptable. Yeah, that's unacceptable, man. Like you have to be sprinting back on defense, not jogging
Facts,
back.
man.
You
Facts,
know,
man. And
so
AD doesn't have that motor, man, of like playing with high intensity every minute of the game. And so um dang, it's gonna take a lot, man. It's gonna
well,
take a
here's the
lot.
good thing. AD had his bad game last game, so I guess this is gonna be the good game tonight because that's what he seems to do. I mean, he's an off and on again guy this whole playoff, even against going up against Xavier Tillman. This guy has a dominant game, pedestrian game. Dominant game, pedestrian game.
Hey, but we ain't going against no Tillman this time, bro. Off and
Yeah,
on ain't
true.
gonna work against the Denver Nuggets, man. It ain't gonna work
Yep.
because when a guy on the other side is putting up 30-point triple doubles on a consistent level, that ain't gonna work, bro. That ain't gonna work, man. So
See, I think for the Nuggets, though, like Michael Porter is such a big factor because it is. I think a better lineup for y'all would be, starting Lonnie Walker and putting LeBron James at the 4, right? But the reason why that might not work now is because you got a 6'10" wing that
facts.
now the three people that's guarding him, he got like 6 inches on him. So he's just gonna rise up. So that's
Facts.
so as much as I do like Jared Vanderbilt, in this series, like the Nuggets have found a way to make him, basically non-existent and one less body on offense. So it's hard to play him consistent minutes, even though he does play great defense and he's tenacious. It's hard to play him a lot of minutes. And you guys just missing like one more wing, man, with length. If y'all had that, man, y'all would be in much better shape against Denver.
Yeah, man, because we came out in the last lineup, last game, we came out with D'Angelo at the 1, Reeves at the 2, Vanderbilt at the LeBron at the 3, Vanderbilt at the 4, and AD at the 5, right? And Vanderbilt, LeBron essentially switch roles at any time, but Vanderbilt was out there, and we had that lineup. And I'm saying straight up, give D'Lo that one game, because when D'Lo plays great, we play great as a team, and we rarely lose when he puts up 20. I'm benching Vanderbilt straight up, and I'm putting in Rui in the starting lineup, bro. Like I got to.
Yeah.
But one thing we lose is when you do that is who's that scorer off the bench? Now Lonnie Walker has to step up. Now Dennis Schroeder has to step up, right? So, where does that consistent scoring come when we have our bench unit out there? And so it's the playoffs. You don't really need a lot of bench scoring. You go 7 deep if you have to. You go 8 deep with Lonnie Walker, Dennis Schroeder, and Vanderbilt coming off the bench. But you're essentially riding with whoever's hot and giving you good minutes. And so AD played 41 minutes last game. Like that's like his max, like 41, 42 minutes. He ain't playing no 45 minutes out here. He's not that type of dude. And so even if he did do that, he most likely gonna get in foul trouble. And so that's the reason why I think he doesn't play as physical as Rui as well in the post, is because we need him on offense. And so if he gets 2 quick fouls, that's pretty much game over, bro, in the first quarter. If that happens, like we're gonna be down 10, 15 points at the end of the first quarter. Like that's gonna be tough. So this is going to be a game where we need to be elite, essentially perfect on defense. We better not double Jokic. If I see a double out here, Wisdom, bro, just call it a series, bro. Essentially, just call it a series, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you got AD on Jokic, man, play it out, man. Just see, can we just see how the possession finishes out, man, without doubling? Can we just see that one time? It's so like the shit is so like robotic. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like, you could feint, you could stun a little bit, like you could try to bait a guy acting like you doubling so you get back to the passing lanes. But why are you committing? I don't understand it.
Yeah. Early too, like off the first dribble, like Come on, come on. Like he ain't that good. I know
He's
he's
a
good, but like,
7-footer that can see over all the
yeah,
defense.
yeah, yeah. It's like we're acting like AD is a liability on defense out here. That's how we acting on defense, bro. It's kind of crazy to me. But hey, for the chat, first off, people say like, we made all them trades and we're still blaming role players. I don't know if you're talking to the chat, but I don't put it on the role players, bro. Reed's been stepping up. Rui Hachimura stepping up, bro. This series is on our stars, bro. Our stars have lost us these 2 games. LeBron James played bad down the stretch in both games. Straight up, I'll hold him to that standard. Year 20 don't matter, bro. Regular season, I'll let it slide. In the playoffs, don't matter. You got to get it done. You can't be taking bad shots down the stretch, bro. If you tied, ask for a sub and let another nigga come in, man. Like, don't just put up bailout threes because you're feeling gassed out here. Like what we doing?
Yeah, if you
Or
take
pass
away
the
the
ball,
threes
bro.
from LeBron, he's shooting like what, 65% from the field. I mean, he's dominating. If you take
On
away the
twos, he
threes,
killing. On twos, he
yeah,
killing.
on
Exactly.
twos.
But on threes, he's 0 for 10 this series, bro. And so like, come on, man. He's shooting like 20-something% from 3 for the whole like playoffs, man. So if you gas, bro, just take a seat or swing the ball and set an off-ball screen or do something out here. Like you don't have to dominate the offense, bro. You can believe in your teammates. They're stepping up. Just give the ball to Austin Reeves and let him cook and flop and get a foul. Like let him do something out here. You know, like we can do that. But I got LeBron as the greatest all time. I gotta hold him to that standard. Year 20 ain't no excuse. Hurt foot ain't no excuse. Gassed because you're playing 2 ways ain't no excuse. I know you're giving all out on defense as well. I know you're out here rebounding. I know you're out here playmaking. No excuse for bad shots though. High IQ means that you know and understand what your team needs, and your team
Yeah,
doesn't need 3 bailout threes in a row when you up 10 because you feel like you can put the game away. Wisdom. Those shots were
yeah,
I want to put this game away right now. Wisdom. That's what those shots were, and you didn't do that. And you gave
that's
him a
true.
chance and let him back in the game because we had a chance to push it to 13, push it to 15. Instead, you let him come back. It goes from 10 to 6 to 5 real quick, bro. And at the end of the day, bro, like he got to be better. You got to use your IQ. If you're that gassed, call timeout, ask for a sub. Like we can do a lot, you know. Set an off ball screen, move off ball. Your gravity alone is gonna make the defense do something, and like you can use that, man, and let these other guys get open. But we need big games from all our team. We need a big defensive game. We need a big rebounding game. We've been losing the rebounding battle in this series, and when we lose rebounds, don't get back in transition. Don't doubling Jokic and let these shooters open. We're giving them too many ways to win. Wisdom. That's
Yeah,
too many ways to win right there alone, man. It's
yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah, man. Way too many ways to win. I mean, Jokic is a big motherfucker. Like he got AD by 50 pounds or 40 pounds, and you could see it on the court too. And he has long ass arms too. Like he's almost like an alien out there. Like the
Yeah, man.
guy just he's man, he's a certified problem. Could
What is
say
he showing you this series? But what is he showing you when it comes to best centers in the game, and just as a unique center in our generation? Like
well,
what?
I tell you this. When certain guys were saying that he wouldn't make an all-star team in the 90s,
Oh my, yeah, you
I
heard
want to
that.
hear
Shout out
from
to
them
my guy
now.
Herm. Shout out to
Yeah.
Herm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they talk about that. It take guys like Mutombo and over Jokic. I mean, I want to hear them now because
Yeah.
this guy is an all-time great center in any era. He could do
Facts.
anything he wants. He got great touch. Like he's like from the 2-point range. Like he's almost like Dirk with his smooth touch, and ability to score with any hand. He was uncharacteristically off last game, but he just missed a couple shots. Really, an off game from him is still a spectacular game. So he's not quick, but he still knows how to get to his spots, and he's stronger than what people think. He's not weak at all. Like the guy looks like he back home, wherever he's from, he fights like bears and shit like that. Like this guy is a beast. He's a problem. But I say if you could do like a mental shift and try to make him be an attacker and a scorer and have the other 4 guys watching him, I think that's the best way to beat Denver.
Mm-hmm.
Just have the guys watch him. Just bait him because all you doing is a bait. Because now the offense is saying, okay, they're playing Jokic one-on-one. Go cook. All right, Jokic, go cook. You know what I mean? Go cook. And have your teammates standing and watching. All the off-ball actions are being guarded. All the cuts are being guarded. Everybody's there. Stunt maybe, but don't commit on the double team and just see what the hell happens one-on-one AD and Jokic, bro. Because Jokic is not gonna tire out AD because like it's not like consistent blow-bys. It's just a little laboring, boom,
banging
boom,
down
and
low,
banging, and make him go to his counter because he has to go to his counter every time with AD. Little spins and hook opposite side or whatever he has to do. I'll live with that all game long.
Facts. Tools. I'm taking tools over threes, man, especially wide open threes off the double, man. That's a fact, man. And that's gonna grind him down. That's what I was expecting, right? And if he can do that for 7 games, well, GG's, bro. You deserve a title if you can do that and carry a team dropping 40 every game and
bro, I saw LeBron guarding Jokic in the post and Jokic couldn't even move him, bro.
He did well, exactly. LeBron core is strong. Is way stronger than AD's, and so even Rui's the same, but Rui doesn't have the size and the athleticism and even just the intelligence, right, of swiping down at the right time. Yeah. Obviously, LeBron's also going to get more leeway with the foul calls and being more physical. Rui ain't the same. He gonna get called for tick-tack stuff, but it's gonna be interesting to see if Darvin Ham can make that adjustment. It's gonna be interesting to see if AD alone should see what's going on and say, yo, just let me take him 1-on-1. And if he does cook, well, I'm gonna give it back to him on the other end. Should be the mentality, bro. Like, it is what it is. But this doubling, I don't know, man. This doubling just don't make sense to me.
AD should be able to
especially
get
from the perimeter.
wants,
on the strong side, just dropping down from open shooters, bro.
Yeah, like you're digging down way too early and way too high. What do you like? Yeah, I don't understand the panic. I mean, it's just it almost doesn't make sense when you're watching it. It's like, man, can we see how it plays out one time?
Yeah, I mean, man, can you give it a quarter, a half, and just see if he drops 25 and it's looking nasty? I don't know. I got more faith in AD, I guess, than AD himself, because if you AD, right, it don't matter what the game plan is. If you got an AD, right, and you watch for 2 games, they're digging down and your man is passing to open shooters and they're hitting threes. The next time that happens, I'm telling Austin Reeves, stay on your man, nigga. I got this guy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I got him, bro. That's all you gotta say, bro. Stay on the shooters, nigga. I got him. You don't need no Darvin Ham to let you know that, bro. Like that's
bro, even in 2K, bro, like the computer, it don't start doubling you until you start cooking.
Yeah, facts. Until you got 40 in the third, and like, now they're gonna start doubling.
Yeah, come on, man. And you 100% right. Like, as a team, like I'm talking to my guys, I'm like, bro, because the worst, I hate seeing guys get practice shots. Like, that's the worst thing you could see, because as a defender, you take pride in like, look, I got this guy. Just stay home. I'm making it tough on him. If he scores on me off a tough basket, I could live with that, bro. But when we're doing these panic double teams and giving NBA guys practice shots, I can't live with that, bro.
Yeah, shooters.
I just can't live with that.
MPJ, KCP, like shooters, shooters
bro.
Right here. It's crazy, man. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be a tough game. AD got to be physical, aggressive. He got to get to the line at least 10 times. Like LeBron got to get to the line like 10 times. Like we got to play physical. I hope we see Rui in the starting lineup over Vanderbilt. I hope we play with more pace, and I hope we're able to, play out in transition after we get stops, man, and do something. You know what we did in the first 2 rounds, Wisdom? We made the other team adjust before we did. We have not made the Denver Nuggets. We made the Memphis Grizzlies adjust, right? With their game plan. They started playing Jaren Jackson more with the second unit and playing him out the whole first quarter so that he could expose our lack of backup bigs, right? Our backup center. Playing small ball 5s, and then we were able to play Golden State Warriors. We made them switch up and change their lineup in the second game with Kevon Looney and then Gary Payton. We made them switch up with Draymond Green on AD after Kevon Looney. We made them switch up. We have not made the Denver Nuggets adjust once in this series, bro. They're just doing what they do, what they've been doing. They have made no adjustments at all, right? And so outside of at times subbing out Aaron Gordon for Jeff Green just to have that corner shooter, have the defender have to be, a little more higher on him, and I respect him. But outside of that, they have done nothing to adjust, and we've been trying to do all the adjusting, right? We changed up our starting lineups, and it's kind of a sign, right? Like when a coach makes the first adjustment, you kind of conceding, well, that didn't work. And that was our starting lineup in the first game, our 3 guard lineup. We got destroyed on the boards and we couldn't go back to that, right? So we
Yeah.
benched Dennis Schroeder and we put Vanderbilt back in. We might have to switch up again and put Rui in, or even if we start Vanderbilt, play Rui heavy minutes. And have a shorter leash with D'Lo as well. If D'Lo ain't hitting and he ain't playing high, if he ain't taking high quality shots, it's more not even about the shots going in or not, but just take high quality shots. Take shots out the pick and roll. Take shots and get to your spot. But when Bruce Brown is checking him and he's not letting him go right, like he got nothing else, bro. He got nothing else, man. Like, and so, or go left, whichever way it is, bro. He only goes one way on the court. Like he's trying to get to his left hand, so he's going left. It's like, come on, man. I don't know um, what we're doing out here, man. So we got to make adjustments. They got the better of us. They look like the better team. If we lose this game today, bro, we lose the series, bro. Season is a wrap, bro. It's a wrap, bro.
Yeah, it is a wrap. And normally, like with the 3-0, you know, like you expect a team to at least take one out of pride. But I feel like if y'all lose tonight, man,
Yeah,
it's gonna be so discouraging that y'all might get swept.
facts. I agree because this team hasn't got a lot of battles together, not a lot of chemistry. Now it's a question of fight, right? Will just out of pride and like I don't know if they have enough chemistry. I think they'll be so deflated. 2 games that you could have won that you lost, and then third game, damn, yeah. No team has ever come back from 3-0. That's gonna be the narrative, right? No team ever come back 3-0 in NBA history. Only 2 teams only went to game 7 and they lost those 2 games. It's gonna be tough, but it's essentially impossible against a great team that can get hot at any time on offense. Like they're gonna put you out one of them games just with a nice hot offensive game. So
Yeah, Aaron
yeah, we
Gordon's
need to.
playing 39 minutes. You know, I let him get away with too much playing time. I think Aaron Gordon could definitely get played out of this series. The guy, he can't shoot, and if you do put him at that dunker spot, you know, you can easily clog up the lane. So
Man, you know what's crazy? Jokic is playing more minutes. That's facts. That's fact. And Jokic is playing more minutes than Anthony Davis too. Like,
yeah,
it's close. They're both playing over 40, but they were essentially running a six-man rotation with Jeff Green at the 7, giving you like 15 minutes a game. Like they beating us with a 6-man rotation, and I feel like we've gone a little too deep in our bench at times. You know, like playing Lonnie Walker for too long, playing D'Angelo for too long when he's getting cooked, playing Dennis Schroeder for too long. And we got a lot of specialists, man. We got a lot of one-way players, right? Dennis Schroeder is a defensive specialist. He can be good on offense, but he hasn't given us a lot. D'Lo is all offense, no defense. Rui Hachimura is solid. I think Lonnie Walker, I would call him an offensive player as well. He's not a great defensive player, so it's tough, man. Vanderbilt, all defense. Like we just got a lot of specialists. You know what I mean? Austin Reeves, he tries a lot on defense. It looks like he's doing a lot, but he's not a great defender. I would say he's average, and so
yeah, he gets caught sleeping a lot. You
yeah,
know,
man. And he hasn't got the athleticism to stay with guys like Jamal Murray, you know. And so,
this is
yeah,
crazy,
man.
bro. Like
It's
Austin
just tough.
Reeves is your third best player, bro.
Clear
This is
cut third best player.
insane.
Yeah, clear cut third best player, bro. Yeah. And that's why D'Lo can't be our like 5th best player after Rui Hachimura and Reeves. Like he can't be that, bro. He needs to be more consistent. And this has been 2 playoffs, man. A lot of people have been telling me about D'Angelo coming up small in his playoff career, and that's straight up facts, bro. He has been coming up small, man.
Yeah, he has, because again, you know, like, this ain't a regular season when one night you're playing in Milwaukee, then you got to fly out to Charlotte. This is the same team. You're scheming against the same team, and you're gonna attack weaknesses. This guy D'Lo still can't go right. You understand what I'm saying? Like he still can't play off ball. You know what I mean? Like he has a lot of like bad tendencies from his time playing on teams that haven't been playing for nothing. Because the Warriors, they got his ass up out of there the first chance they got. So
Yeah, facts.
he hasn't been in like smart situations, high IQ situations. So man, it's tough to say, hey, D'Lo, I need you to ball out for me in a conference final with a chance to stop us going down 0-3. It's very tough. And Dennis Schroeder as well. Again, he's had some, nice playoff runs, like we play for Atlanta and stuff like that. But again, in those series, he played losing basketball as a lead point guard.
Facts.
So, I mean, damn, it's tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking really tough for y'all.
Oh, no doubt, man. And I'm not, and the chat saying like it sounds like I'm giving up on the Lakers. Definitely not that. No, nobody giving up on the Lakers. I had the Lakers in 6. Now it's gonna be the Lakers in 7. I still got the Lakers. I expect us to win this game, and that will give us a chance. And we have to come out of this, homestand 2-2 is what I do expect, and I expect us to win in 7. But we got to do all the right things right. And when it comes to D'Lo, like in the first 2 rounds, Wisdom, we could kind of hide D'Lo on defense, right? You can put D'Lo on Dillon Brooks and not get exposed, right? You can put him on Gary Payton Jr. and guys like that against the Warriors and not get exposed. You can't do that against this team, bro. Like their guards are solid. KCP can beat this guy off the drill. Bruce Brown is exposing this man with his limited bag. With his limited bag, he's still exposing him. He either takes it to the rim or he spots up for 3, and he's still getting cooked by this man. And so, like, you can't hide him. And what one thing that D'Lo did do in the first 2 rounds is that his offense was good enough that you could sacrifice a little of his defense. We're playing good enough defense as a team that his offense was good enough where it was a positive outcome. But against this team, when he's giving you essentially no offense, 9 points per game in the play in this series, and playing bad defense. Well, now you got questions as a coach of Darvin Ham of like, how long do you ride him and how long do you trust in him getting hot at a certain point in the game, because he can be that too. But what's the good thing? Well, like how good is it if you're gonna get a bucket but then give up one on the other end and have the team in flow? Like that don't work in the playoffs, bro. You can't just be exchanging buckets if you're a defensive team. And so, yeah, it's tough. And this is a good team. My question is not. What it is about the Lakers to a certain level, can we play elite defense? But it's more about giving credit. Wisdom in the basketball community, right? We talk too much about teams choking and not just giving teams credit out here, right? They could just be a better team than us, and we should just give credit where it's due, bro. Straight up, just like the Boston Celtics. They're not playing as good, but I would rather give more credit to Miami Heat and what they're doing that's preventing the Boston Celtics from playing well. It ain't just Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are choking out here. No. The zone defense giving them problems. The execution on offense, if the Heat is giving them problems, the limited turnovers and them getting high quality shots, rebounding at a high level is giving them problems, bro. Like you got to give the team that wins credit as well. You know what I mean? Like I think we don't do that enough in the basketball community. Wisdom, like we hop too much,
bro. Like no
on the
doubt.
Team that loses, man.
I mean, Nuggets being down double digits at home in game 2. I mean, like you get like they need credit, for being able to weather the storm, come back. And I mean, the type of shots that Jamal Murray was hitting, like he had 2 threes going into the 4th, and he hit 4 bananas threes. Like it's just insane. There's not much that you can do to stop that. And defensively, like they did, even though like LeBron did take some dumb shots, like they also forced key turnovers as well in that 4th quarter. AD took a couple of threes. I was like, all right, AD. I know he hit the first one, but I was like, yo, this man AD bro. Spotting up. I mean, come on, man. Like, get into that paint. Give Jokic a couple of dribbles in the drop step and see what happens. Can you do that one time? I mean, damn.
Can you at least try and get him in foul trouble? Like, do something out here, man.
Exactly, bro. Because I don't see if AD just says, all right, I'm going to post this guy up. Give me the rock. Couple of inside dribbles to the drop step. Like, I don't see Jokic stopping him, bro. Like, there's AD should be. He dropped 40 in game 1. He should be giving you no less than 25 plus every game in this series. Plus, putting Jokic in foul trouble. That's a key. If I'm doing like scheme work and I'm trying to build a game plan, the first thing I'm saying is, okay, we got to get this big fella off the floor. Because that's the easiest way to stop someone is getting them off the floor. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? Get them early 2 fouls and let's see what Coach Malone does. I'm talking about, face up and go at this guy like
at his chest and make the refs do something. Facts, bro. Facts. Hey, LeBron, put him in the pick and roll, get him on an island, and go at his chest, bro. Like we haven't
Yeah,
seen this wisdom. I
yeah.
don't understand the game plan, bro. I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand giving the ball to D'Lo at the start of the game and hoping he gets hot, bro. That's not how you win playoff games, bro. Like you don't do this, man. This not the regular season. Seeing if he's cooking or not, trying to get him back in rhythm, bro. We ain't got time for that, wisdom. We ain't got time for that. You either hitting or you're not, bro. Like we ain't got time for that, bro. And so, hey, Will the Thrill. Talking about I don't know the game. Hey, didn't you say the Knicks were gonna beat the Miami Heat? Hey, shut that shit up. Where are the Knicks right now? Where are the Knicks right now, Will? Shut that shit up. Pack Jalen Brunson and what's his name, man? The fake ass all NBA Julius Randle
Yeah,
up and
Julius.
shut that shit up. Can't beat Miami Heat with no Tyler Hero talking all that talk like you was gonna do something. Will the Thrill. Stop it, bro. Stop it, man. Y'all never had a chance against Miami, bro. Stop it. And they weren't even hitting the three like that. Y'all didn't actually even hit the three like that in that series, and you still got it done in 6. Wisdom. Stop it, man.
Yeah,
Stop it.
facts.
Stop
Yeah.
it, bro. Stop
Knicks can't wait to get rid of Julius Randle based on what I've been
Yeah,
seeing.
yeah. Will the Thrill. Shut that shit up, Will the Thrill. You can't talk basketball, hyping the New York Knicks all season long like y'all did something. Second round exit ain't nothing to praise, bro. Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it, man. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, he said, yeah, I said it. Yeah, he said it. Yeah, you was wrong, bro. Stop it, bro. Anyways, man. Moving on to teams that are in the Western Conference and Conference Finals. Will the Thrill. Stop it. We ain't talking about no New York Knicks, but yo, I gotta say, man, like this has been a great playoffs, though. Would you agree that it's been a great playoffs run?
Yeah,
For the
it's been a
NBA?
great playoff, all around, all the games, been exciting to me, from the first round on. I feel like Atlanta gave Boston some issues. They let some games, go away from them. Um, you know, Warriors and the Kings was a great series that I felt like the Kings let slip away. It was some great series, great individual performances too from these star players, man. Great individual performances. Like a lot of people saying, and again, I'm not trying to jump the gun. Got a long way to go to beat Boston. Series nowhere over. The series nowhere near over for the Nuggets either. But people saying that the Nuggets and Heat will be the lowest rated finals of all time. I find that hard to believe because one, the Nuggets will be going for their first ring in franchise history, and they got Jokic that the league loves. Everybody loves Jokic. And then on the other side, you have a Miami Heat team, which is trying to be the first 8 seed to win a championship in NBA history. So you got history being made in the finals, potentially. I don't see how that's going to be a low-rated finals. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So,
Well, I'm gonna be watching. I don't really care about all that talk. I'm gonna be watching. They talking about the casual fans that only go by got people that they know, but I like you said, young guys on the come up, proving that they're worthy of being in the finals and earning it, and that's what I want to see, the best versus the best, man. So whoever come out, like, you want to see the best versus the best, not just big names versus each other. That ain't going to, truly prove who the best is just because there's bigger names that could be in the finals. And so Boston got to earn that, just like the Lakers got to earn that right now. And both teams that were held in high regard as the bigger teams, bigger names, and all that, down 2-0. So it's gonna be very
yeah, because
interesting.
people got to remember, man, like we talking about Missoula now, and, Boston will look the same. But I mean, in the regular season, guys were on Boston to win the championship. They were looking dominant. They tailed off a little bit, let the Bucks get the 1 seed or whatnot. But still, the consensus was that that they were going to run through these playoffs and get back to the finals and potentially win a championship. They're looking not the same because of who they playing against. You know what I mean? Like, we're exposing them. We're exposing their lack of intensity over the course of a full game. See, you could get away with that with Atlanta. You could get away with that, playing against Embiid and Harden and them boys, because those guys have proven that they're not leaders. They're great talents, but they're not leaders. You know what I'm talking about? In a game 7, you crowned MVP, right? In a game 7, and you wet the bed like that. Like,
It's crazy.
So I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. Boston, they're playing against a Heat team that's taking it personal. After they beat us in Game 7 last season, on our home court, they were laughing, they were excited. To the victors go the spoils. Ain't nothing you can do. When a guy that beat you is talking shit, like you just gotta take it. And so free. I mean, that's all you can do. And
yeah. Now you're reminding me of Grant Williams talking a little too early, man. He shouldn't have been talking. Man.
yeah, Grant Williams. I was so excited when he did that because now at that point I knew that Jimmy was gonna be shoot first, pass second. Like I knew at that point, as soon as he got that and one, I was like, yep, double tech. So, like no points have, given up for Miami. So that was a good little double tech. Get hyped, get the team hyped.
Yeah.
And that was just amazing, yo. Like, I appreciate Grant Williams a lot waking up Jimmy Butler. And it's going to carry on to the next games in Miami, especially if they ever put Grant Williams on Jimmy Butler, which I'm sure they are.
Facts.
So, man, I love that matchup now. I mean, Derek White's getting cooked. Brown's getting cooked. Tatum's getting cooked when they try to guard Jimmy.
Getting cooked, man. Yeah, man.
And people saying, hey, double Jimmy. Well, that's easier said than done. You got to understand.
I've been saying that. So what you think about that? Yeah.
Well, like look at the offensive sets and look at how Spo got guys in positioning. Like you said, we always take good shots. It's a reason for that. Everything is deliberate. We have a plan every possession, right? Like guys are in the right spots and Jimmy knows where they're going to be. Like I said before, there's nothing a defense hates more than watching guys getting open practice shots, right? It sounds so easy to double. It sounds so easy, but I would rather a guy be great and show me he's great by making like Jimmy's making tough plays, bro. Like it's not like guys are just water and he's going through them. These are tough basketball plays that he's making, which great players do make. So it's the same thing with Jokic. You don't want him doubled because it's making the game easier for his teammates. Make the guy exert his energy. It's 4 quarters. Can you do it for 4 quarters? That's what I want to see. So that's why I'm not really with the Knicks did a good job with the double team. See, Tom is a great defensive mind. You know how he does it. And also Jimmy Butler had that bad ankle from game 1 when he missed game 2, so he came back hobbled. So I think that affected him in that series. And as a team, we just didn't shoot well. The Knicks played a just grimy defense. They spanked the Cavs out of there. Nobody expected them to spank the Cavs. So that was a great defensive effort by the Knicks. But for the most part, Spo puts the guys in the right position. Gabe is deadly. Caleb is proving that he can knock down the 3-ball. Now you got Duncan done woke up from his long hibernation, and he's hitting the 3-ball. Strus hitting the 3-ball. Kyle Lowry could hit the 3-ball. K Love could hit the 3-ball. The only guy that's on the court with Jimmy that's not going to hit you the 3-ball is Bam. That's it. Everybody else is a threat from 3. It's tough.
It's tough, and like you said, everybody knows what to do on offense. You give the defense different looks, man. You're not just a 3-point shooting team or just a paint scoring team. You give the defense different looks, like what I saw. And this is shout out to coaching. Shout out to Eric Spoelstra. When you have a guy like Duncan Robinson, right, and you have a guy like Duncan Robinson whose gravity on getting off ball screens and getting to the 3-point line is so much. Now the cutting lanes open up, and those multiple times where he cut backdoor, you have Bam Adebayo at the mid post, and he was making that bounce pass. Great passer for a big. Shout out to Bam Adebayo, making that pass on a consistent level, high IQ passes, difficult passes too, where there's a small window. He makes that pass. Duncan Robinson finishes. There was actually a play too where I saw baseline in the second half where Duncan Robinson is coming off a pick, right? Caleb Martin, Bam has it at the high post. Duncan Robinson is coming off a pin down on Caleb Martin setting the screen. 2 guys go to Duncan Robinson, miscommunication. Caleb Martin cuts instantly to the rim. Easy layup. Like you remember that play. I'll be watching these games and taking note and saying, that's coaching right there. That's how you understand a good team. It ain't just a play, but it's the counter to that play. It's if they do something wrong where they miscommunicate and there's no clear communication on that, Jaylen Brown and Malcolm Brogdon both go to the ball, easy layup, Caleb Martin. Like it was Malcolm Brogdon and Grant Williams, whoever it was, but Jaylen Brown was on Duncan Robinson, didn't switch to Caleb Martin like he was probably meant to, and because they were playing a soft zone at the time. And so That's the high IQ play. And then Bam seeing it instantly, being able to make the pass. This is what coaching does. You have counters to even if the defense plays the initial action well, they have the counter. If Caleb Martin's not open and they switch on to Caleb Martin, what happens? Space it out, just let Bam cook, right? Like there's still counters to that. And like so that's what I mean by high quality shots, bro. Like that's a good team, bro. So shout out to the Miami Heat. That's something that I don't see my Lakers do. For whatever reason, Anthony Davis is not as versatile as Bam Adebayo. Doesn't have playmaking in his bag. One thing that I've been told is hard to attain. If you don't have it, you essentially can't work on your playmaking and just become a great playmaker in the offseason, right? And so it's tough, but coaching has a lot to do with that. We could use LeBron in that role more often, and we don't. And so it's
Exactly, bro.
interesting, man. It's interesting.
Yeah, because y'all have enough guards in terms of that can handle the ball. So like, so y'all could put, y'all can use LeBron as a chess piece, man. Like, put him in different spots on the court. I just, again, teams now in this day and age, they don't run enough sets. It's like maybe high screen and roll. Let's see what happens. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay.
Facts. Let's see how defense reacts. And if they don't dribble, get your own shot, see what happens, go down one-on-one ISO. Like try to take it to the rim, force a shot, miss the shot. The other team gets out in transition. You down 5. Like it is what it is, man. That's why coaching is huge. That's why as we're talking, the difference between good teams and not good teams. The Denver Nuggets do run a set offense. They do understand what to do. They do have dribble handoffs by Jokic. If Jokic is playing one-on-one, I think Jokic's IQ is so high. And if he's not hitting, and let's say he hits 8 out of 10 and goes cold, and the team's offense goes stagnant, he's smart enough to understand I got to switch up the spots that I am on the floor. I'm going to run more hot pick and roll. I'm going to run more dribble handoffs and get these guys in flow. Like they're not dumb enough to fall into that, like a Boston Celtics, where if something's working, they're just going to spam that until it's not working and then try something else eventually. Like that shit ain't going to work against good teams. And we got to make it tougher, man. We're going to see. This is a must-win game for the Lakers. Shout out to the Miami Heat showing you what great team basketball is. And all these undrafted guys, one thing that people been dissing about the undrafted guys is they don't have egos. They're gonna play in the system. They're gonna accept the system, right? They're gonna accept what the coach says. Something that maybe guys that are too talented think, like guys like the Boston Celtics who have had experience in the playoffs, that have had success in the playoffs early in their careers and gone deep in the playoffs, thinking my way is the right way. I can get it done. I've been getting it done. If that's the mentality. And I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting to see, but I hope the coaching staff for the Lakers watched the Miami Heat game. I hope they saw the difference between a more talented team versus a more disciplined team. The team that works harder and is more disciplined is going to beat the team that's more talented and less disciplined most of the time. And we're seeing that. And even then, y'all won games and y'all still had to pull it out, having great offensive games. How long is the zone gonna work? We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. Yeah, y'all run the most zone in the whole NBA, and so you ran it for most of the game and it worked out. It's gonna be interesting to see, man, the adjustments. Y'all can still go one-on-one though. That's why you still got enough good defenders to go one-on-one as well if you need to. Exactly. And that's just another thing you got in the bag. And like teams that got more adjustments in the bag are looking like the teams that will be favored in the playoffs, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Because once you get comfortable in the zone, we go back to man, nigga. What you gonna do now? Like at the end of the day, it is what it is. Though.
Yeah, man, you gotta switch it up, and right now Malone is beating Ham in a game of chess right now. He's taking advantage of his inexperiences. I saw a Ham at the WNBA game the other night, chilling. I'm like, hey man, you better be in that film room, trying to see what you're gonna do, trying to be an LA star and stuff like that. Yeah, you're back home, but you're back home with a sense of urgency. This is a big time game. Like these next 2 games are huge for the Lakers because if the Lakers could get these 2 games, I believe that they could steal that game in Denver because
good momentum.
You already played 2 in the altitude. So after let's see, game 4, I would fly out to Denver that same night. That same night, I'm going back to Denver. I'm going back in that altitude. I'm having an early practice. I'm having an early practice on that day off, working them lungs and then, getting ready for that next game. That game one, Lakers showed that they could. They came back. They won the second half. Just fell short. They had the game by 3, down 3 when it was a freaking blowout, right? And you let that game slip. Game 2 in that same altitude, you basically had control the whole damn game.
Facts, man, crazy.
And you let it slip in the fourth quarter. So I believe if the Lakers could win these 2 games, then they could win this series and get to the finals, man. But it starts here first.
Facts, I agree too, man. So do you think that hey, have you ever been to Denver, Wisdom? What is this altitude that they keep talking about?
Nah, I never been to Colorado. Nah, I never been.
Yeah, man, because I grew up in altitude my whole life, right? And when I've gone to nations that are at sea level, you feel the difference in the air. It's not as humid. It feels like you got more wind, you got more endurance when I have played sport, but I don't know how high Colorado is. They make it sound like it's 2,000 meters above sea level and shit. I don't
Nah, I
know
think
what
it's
it
over
is.
5,000. I think it's over 5.
5,000?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
I
Damn.
think so. Yeah. I believe it's over 5,000, man.
That's like in the clouds, bro. Is that what it is? What we do?
Bro, that's it's crazy over there. Like that's why I like the baseball games. It's a lot of home runs in that stadium in Colorado. It's just like the elevation just has
Oh,
everything going
5,000
high.
feet, not meters. All right. I go by meters,
Oh,
feet.
meters.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Feet. Yeah, let me do the translation. Yeah, y'all on that feet thing, man. I don't know about feet, but meters. Because I've lived like most of my life above sea level. I live like around 1,800 meters above sea level, 12 to 1,800 meters. But 5,000 feet, yeah, that's like 1,500 meters. That is
Okay,
real high.
15.
That is
Okay.
that is that is really high. That is really high. And so there would be a difference for people that are not used to that. Obviously, LA is at sea level, right? They're right by the
Yeah.
beach and shit. So
Yeah.
um that would be tough. That's interesting, man, because for all that altitude advantages, Denver ain't won a championship in like when in its history, bro. Like
Yeah,
what
yeah, yeah, that's true.
so that's interesting. You
So yeah,
respect
it's an advantage, but it's not a be all end all. Again, y'all
exactly,
had a chance to win
exactly,
both games in
exactly,
Denver.
exactly.
So
So I expect us to get to the line. If we win this game, bro, the formula for me is we out rebound them. We get 25 to 30 free throws. We put some of these guys in foul trouble. We have elite transition defense, or at least good transition defense, where we're stopping them getting easy buckets in transition. And we get high quality looks on offense. Essentially, while playing one-on-one on Jokic, essentially playing a different game than we played in the first 2 games. Because we were in the first 2 games without playing great. We didn't play great, and we were still in it in the first 2 games.
yeah,
And we're playing solid enough on offense to keep us in certain games. We played a half a defense in game 2, and we was up, and we was looking nice in the first half. We couldn't sustain that. And so, no, chat, I don't mean getting help from referees. I mean attacking the basket and getting calls. Rightful calls, right? Rightful calls. I don't want no help from the referees. We don't want no wins by default because people think it's rigged out here. I want to earn it. I want dudes to attack the rim. I want dudes to execute with high quality shots on offense. I want LeBron and AD to have big games 2 ways, asking for a lot. We're asking for essentially the perfect game. And so this is what someone asked me, which was a valid question. And Wisdom, and asked me, essentially, if we have to do so many things right and play essentially close to perfect both ends of the court, is that even sustainable to win a 7-game series for the Lakers?
see, here's the
It,
thing though.
go
Everything
ahead.
is a game by game thing. Everything's a game by game. So let's say y'all play perfect tonight or close to perfection, which is what you always try to do. Like going for perfect is, if you land close to that, then you did a pretty good job. So I mean, that's how you should be playing every night anyways. That's the expectation every night, especially in a conference finals. I mean, like you're expecting to play for perfection every night. So I think it is sustainable because it's an effort thing, it's a focus thing. You know what I mean? It's not like saying, hey, we're going to go 20 for 20 from the 3-point line. We're not talking about perfection in sports is execution, effort, and focus.
Mm-hmm.
You could execute, Making shots don't missing shots doesn't mean that you didn't execute. You know, I could get
Facts.
you a good look. I could get you a good look and you miss. It doesn't mean I didn't execute a good play.
Facts.
Intensity and focus, that should be sustainable at this level. If not, okay, then you're gonna lose.
Facts. Facts.
You know, being game plan, you know, knowing Michael Porter Jr., he shouldn't be left open. That's something that you should know. Knowing that you can't go under screens involving some guy named Jamal Murray, that's game plan specific details that you should be able to sustain that. Like, don't go under a Jamal Murray screen. You fight over it. You fight over it, and you get a hedge and recover, bro. Like, so this is just attention to detail things. I wish I could be like a fly on the wall in these like coaches' rooms, like when
how could the
doing
game plan be
plans.
go under the screen on Jamal Murray? That can't be the game plan though. I can't imagine that's the game plan, bro. That sounds crazy.
And even if it was, if I'm like Schroeder and stuff, like I'm bailing out from that play. I'm saying, coach, I don't think I should be going under the screen. You know what I mean? Like it makes
especially
no
because
sense.
Jokic is such a good screener. He gonna give you that separation. It's gonna be hard to recover around a big body like that. So
yeah, guys think they see a late contest and they actually think it's a contest. Nah, it's too late, bro. Like once that guy rises up, it's too late. I don't care how close you think you are. It's too late, bro.
Especially when I'm 6'5" with hops and you 6'1" with no wingspan. Like you ain't doing nothing to me. Especially when you're MPJ going on the screen and you Austin Reeves and I'm 6'10" and you 6'5". Like it ain't going to matter, bro. It ain't matter.
Yeah, at that point, you know, you just hoping I miss at that point. That's yeah. You know, Lakers got a chance, man. They just
no doubt.
AD has to put his big boy pants on. You know, people call him soft and all that stuff. I see why they call him soft. I think at times he does play finesse. He settles. He lets you off the hook.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to play like a sloppy game in terms of like, yo, just barrel your way into the lane, bro. Just you know, barrel your way into the lane and go up strong, bro. Like give all your intensity and effort on gathering and going up strong, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
do you find it interesting that a guy like Bam consistently can go off the dribble and dunk on niggas, but Anthony Davis being bigger, longer wingspan, not as athletic, but still has athleticism, doesn't get posterized and dunks often, bro, off the dribble facing up. He doesn't do that often, bro. You notice that?
Yeah, nah, I noticed that. I think all
he gets alley-oop dunks is what he does, but off the dribble, no, he doesn't.
And he's talented enough to do it, you know, like he has the handle, you know, like to do it. It's just I think he's in his head, like he's seen that he's gotten hurt off of like, you know, nothing, kicking the air, you know, jumping up in the air, like he needs wheelchairs and stuff, you know, after he gets hit in the head that wasn't a concussion, you know, like he needed a wheelchair for a non-concussion hit. I think he's in his own head. Like, I don't know if he's worried about getting hurt by like if he gets fouled and he falls on the ground. It's some things that you can't explain, man. You know, as a kid I played ball with in high school. He was like in high school, he was already a 7-footer. And, you know, he would get out rebounded by guards. He would get blocked by guards. Instead of dunking, he would try to do little hooks that fall short, like the shit Ayton did. And, like, you just realize it's some guys that are big for nothing.
And that's mentality, right? Because I ain't gonna call him soft. We're breaking the game down, so we don't even have to call, you know, dude soft out here. Ain't nobody in the chat pulling up to Anthony Davis and calling him soft to his face like that. You know, we got a lot of chat warriors out here, but I would say the mentality part of being aggressive and taking it to the rim and understanding your advantage, he doesn't sustain that, and that's motor to me. That's desire to me. That's him being able to sustain a high intensity for 48 minutes, and he hasn't shown that he's able to do that, bro. And so I don't know if you're Darvin Ham, like, do you play this guy 38, 37 minutes and ask him to play high intensity every minute, or do you play him 42, 44 and live with the, you know, finesse? You know, there was a time where he was on the baseline and he took a midi and missed that when Jokic was playing way off him, just giving him that shot? Or do you just take it down the rim and, like you just say, go in his chest and make the ref make a call out here, bro, and like you know, go up strong? Like, I don't know, man. It's interesting. This is a type of game where, and this is why I say, like, it ain't just about how the Lakers win tonight. If we do win, It's more about it ain't just that if we do win, it's about how we win. It should be a statement game that y'all are not better than us type win. That's what I want from the Lakers, right? That's as a fan, what I want to see is like us imprint our will, dominate the game, and beat them, and our will is imposed on that game, like we did the Warriors, like we did the Grizzlies. They felt us, right? And the Denver Nuggets have not felt us yet, Wisdom. They have not felt us yet, bro. And
Nah,
that's
they haven't.
amazing to say. The weakest defense we done come across, and we ain't been felt yet, bro. That's kind of crazy to me, man. I don't know. Is it fatigue? Is it year 20 LeBron catching up to him, his whole career catching up? Is it Anthony Davis playing every other day for 3 weeks straight catching up? You know what I mean? Is it the chemistry that ain't right? Is it the rookie coach? Is it the weaknesses? Sadly, what I see from Devin, it could be these things, and it could also just be once, like I said before, you just got to give it up to the Nuggets. What the Nuggets do well is the exact way to beat the Lakers, bro. That's just a bad matchup. That's what that's called. When they are good
Yeah.
in transition, we're a bad transition team. When they're a good 3-point shooting team, and essentially the way to beat the Lakers is to beat them from three because we got a great paint defense. They do this well. When you can move the ball and make all these guys have to guard up and have to use energy on the defensive end, that's what they're doing, and that's what we're playing into, man. And so, hopefully Darvin Ham sees this and does what we say. I better not see no doubles, Wisdom, bro. The season about to be a wrap if I see doubles out here, bro, on Jokic, man. It's
Yeah,
crazy, man.
exactly. At least wait, like wait for him to score like a couple baskets in a row or something. Like we don't even get to see the play development is already a commit. So it's definitely do or die now. Because you had these 2 games already, and it's time to see. It's time to give AD that challenge personally and say, hey man, we're gonna leave you one-on-one with Jokic. It's not like, again, we've said this before. It's not like he's gonna blow by AD, right? And like
Mm-hmm.
and get layups at the rim and stuff like that. AD knows how to play him, right? Like make him settle for the mid-range shot, like the face-up mid-range. Go ahead and settle for that. We just trying to compromise and contain. We know we're not gonna stop the guy. He's a great player, but we just want him to compromise a little bit, take away the passing lanes, and make him make contested shots.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
All his shots are going to be contested, bro. All his shots, because he lacks the foot speed to create the
Mm-hmm.
separation. It's not like he's doing
Mm-hmm.
step backs and off
Oh
the
no, he
dribble
got the
moves.
spin move. He can spin left, spin right. Like he gonna do the same shit he been doing, bro. Like facts. Facts.
And AD should be right there contesting, bro. He should
Yeah,
be
he
right
got the
there
wingspan
contesting.
exactly. Even if he bumps you right, he got the wingspan. He got great recovery. He can recover and he can contest that shot. He got wingspan. I don't know, man. I don't know what the game plan is, bro. I don't know, man. I
And
don't know. The only reason would be like what you're saving him for offense, right? You don't want him to exert too much energy. Like that's the only reason. I
I
don't know if you know.
mean, hey, this is the stages to get to the finals, man. I mean, there's really, you can't really hide too much. It's time to prove yourself now as a ball
Hey
player.
man, if you're trying to hide your best defensive player, bro, you're already in trouble, bro.
Yeah,
You're already in
exactly, bro. Like, and another problem the Lakers have, see, if Denver's smart, they got Jamal Murray too, who can handle the ball, and maybe they just start Jokic on the post a little bit, so he gets deeper positioning close to the basket as opposed to being in a high post and having
trouble.
to,
Create, yes.
navigate through traffic. So again, these are the chess battles that happen within the game,
Hey, we haven't even made him have to adjust, bro. We haven't even made him do
Exactly.
that. Like that's what
Exactly.
I mean. We haven't made them uncomfortable. They're too comfortable out here. They could go to the high screen and wall with Jamal Murray and Jokic as well. Like they haven't even done that too much. They could go to the dribble handoffs. They could start Jokic if that's the case and he wants to play one-on-one. Now I'm pulling that's what they did in the first game, right? And he hasn't done that so much when Rui checking him and LeBron, but he was getting the rebound, bringing the ball up himself, initiating the offense. AD's picking him up at the 3-point line, and now you got your best defender not in the paint, and so they've been making us react and adjust this whole series, bro. And at a certain point in time, you just got to do what you do at your best, bro, and make them have to adjust. And we haven't done that, man. Too reactionary and not enough proactive actions from the LA Lakers, bro. Unlike the series in the Golden State Warriors where we were doing that, and so that's interesting, man. That's interesting. But we broke it down, man. Before I slide, bro, I had a question about you said like every team tries to play perfect, right? But at the end of the
Yeah.
day, nobody does. What would you give a rating out of 100 for the two first games for the Miami Heat? Though essentially, to me, y'all played damn near perfect. Like, what would you say to that?
Well, in my opinion, we haven't played a great game yet, in my opinion, and that just watching it
Wow,
from
wow.
and that just watching it from. Remember, these two games we were down double digits. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they went
You
on
know, we
runs. You
were
went on runs too. You went on your
yeah,
own
yeah, true
17-2
that.
runs and all that. But go
True
ahead.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
But at the same time, like we had a lot of turnovers in game one. And like again, we didn't play a great game, but we played good enough, But playing good enough is not gonna get us to the finals. Because we can't keep expecting Tatum to have 0 field goals in fourth quarters.
Yeah,
As
they've been
much as
falling
I'm
short. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like we can't
yeah.
expect Tatum to go ghost in fourth quarters. We can't expect Jaylen Brown to keep playing like trash. We can't expect that. You know what I mean? But what I will say is that the effort and intensity is there on the road. See, on the road, it might not look like you played a great game, but as long as you have that effort for the full game, you can pull it out. And also, like you got a closer in Jimmy Butler.
Hmm.
It helps if you keep it close on the road. Your closer, he should be there to close the game, and that's what Jimmy Buckets has done. He's gotten key contributions. Game one, it was Lowry and everybody, and Strus hit 3 threes.
So game two wasn't a great game to you from Miami.
Game two was a pretty good game. If you combine Caleb and Duncan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great games from them. But again, the non-Jimmy minutes, we got smoked. And then again, like we went double digits down again in the fourth quarter. You feel what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
we had some stagnant possessions where like when we did take some bad shots, rush shots. Gabe had like a long two that I didn't like. I didn't like that long two early in the shot clock and stuff like that.
Yeah, he went
Defensively,
ISO and he just went head down and looked to
yeah,
score. Yeah, I remember that. And he had
yeah,
guys open too that he could have passed to. But I remember that play. I remember that.
yeah, I
But see,
wasn't a
you know what's
fan of that.
interesting? That aggression allows him to hit that clutch step back shot in Jason Tatum's face, though.
That's true.
Like
That's
it
true.
is. It's interesting though. But keep going though. Keep going.
No. You're right, man. As a fan, that's why sometimes, man, like you just gotta live with, how things go
Mm-hmm.
down, man. Because you can't really blame a guy for having the confidence to take that shot. I'd rather a guy have the guts than because if he doesn't make that play that he missed, I don't think he makes that shot over Tatum. That big key shot. So, you do gotta live with it. At home, I feel like Boston beat us in every game in Miami last playoffs, so we can't be comfortable at all. Boston plays better on the road, in my opinion. For whatever reason, they haven't been getting that boost from their home crowd. I think the Boston home crowd is overrated. I don't think the players like them too much, honestly. Boston is known for being like a racist place and stuff like that. So we got to be very careful because that team could easily get hot and smoke 23s in a game.
So
Did we
what is a
play
great game for the Miami Heat? What is a great game to you for the Miami Heat?
a great game for the Miami Heat would be a great game for the Miami Heat. What would be a great game for the Miami Heat? A great game would be, Jimmy getting us 35 plus, right? And also limiting Tatum, because even though he ain't scored in the fourth quarters, he's still been impactful playmaking, rebounds, and he's still averaging 32 points in these first two games. So we got to do a better job of keeping Jason Tatum out of the paint. Like he's been getting to the paint easy. Now, he settles for threes a lot, which I love. But anytime he wanted to go down to the paint, either he got fouled or he made a layup. He exposed our interior defense a lot. Robert Williams in the limited time he gets, he gives us problems at times. So we got to do a better job of protecting the middle. Like when they do take their time and exploit the zone, it looks bad. Especially in game 1, they did a hell of a job, bro. Like they just that third quarter when we went on a crazy run and had the most points in playoff history for our franchise, and Mazzulla forgot that he had timeouts. I mean, Boston was playing a great game up until that point. So we got to do a better job in that zone, keeping guys out the middle, which is tough because it's a zone. So, man, I don't know, bro. Like, I still feel like we haven't played, like, the best game that we could play. Like, we fought our asses off. Something just feels kind of off and deceiving, and I don't want to fall into that trap. We need to be more consistent on the defensive side of the ball. Like, I know you've seen some of the turnovers Jason Tatum had, bro. These are like, it's not like the defense was there, bro. But what is this guy doing? Like, he didn't have to turnover. Some of them turnovers he had was pointless. This guy's trying to dribble. Yeah. He's losing the ball off the dribble, hitting his foot and stuff like that. So I don't want to fall into a trap. We had to go back down from double digits both games to win the game. I don't want to fall into the trap just because we got those 2 wins and think that we're playing great and stuff like that. I still think that we haven't played a great Miami Heat game, and that starts on the defensive side to me. Offensively, we got contributions from Lowry, Gabe, Duncan, Caleb, Strus, for sure. We had great role contributions, but at home, we got to make sure that we continue to lock up. Brogdon has been giving us issues. Derek White has been giving us issues both games. So it's gonna take a lot, bro. It's gonna take a lot.
Yeah, you in the same boat as me, but y'all are up, man. So hey, man, you got a high standard because the Boston Celtics had the second best offense this season. They averaged 118 points per game, offensive rating, and you held them to 105 in game 2. I'm calling that a great game, man. But you're holding a high standard. You're holding championship expectations. And even if it felt like during the game that Boston at any time could pull away if they just got some momentum, but they didn't. And because they didn't, y'all made enough plays. And the only thing I can see that could be better is in game 2 was that you hit your threes. You didn't really hit your threes at a high level, but you hit enough, and it was more timely shots. Duncan Robinson in the fourth quarter hit timely shots. That fade off the pick and roll that he hit was in front of the bench was ridiculous, bro. That was a ridiculous shot. And so timely shots. Caleb Martin, literally most of his buckets were timely buckets, bro. And that's why you got to watch the game, because he just had 25 and 4 if you look at the box score. But that 25 and 4 were like in very important critical moments when they could have pulled away and pushed it to 20-point lead and stuff like that. And he timely shots. And so I call that a great game. My MVP outside of obviously the best players, Bam and Adebayo, Bam and Jimmy Butler, is Caleb Martin was huge. I was surprised, man. I've been lowballing, underappreciating, and underrating Caleb Martin all season long, bro. He a baller. He steps up in big moments, and he got skill. He ain't just got a game. He ain't just a hustle play. He got skill as well, and he stepped up big. There was moments when in that third quarter you kept him out until like the 5th minute, bro. I'm thinking, where the hell is Caleb Martin, bro? But I guess Spoelstra being the coach that he is, saving him for the fourth quarter, and he stepped in there and took Kevin Love's minutes and essentially filled Kevin Love's role. And y'all are not a big team when you're running Caleb Martin and no Kevin Love, and they still couldn't expose that, bro. Like a simple adjustment, like roll out Robert Williams and tell everybody attack the rim and throw lobs if you do get to the rim, because all they can do is help in the zone, and that dunk should be there every time, bro. What we doing, man?
Yeah, Mazzulla's lost. Mazzulla,
because Bam has to step up in that pick and roll, right? Like Bam has to step up, and if he's in the dunker spot, like what else can they do? They got to get out the zone. Like you got to make him get out the zone, man. Hey, Mazzulla, come on, man, come on, bro. Come on. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. But shout out to your Miami Heat wisdom. Y'all looking nice, man.
Long way to go though, man. Like I don't want to fall into a fool's gold trap. I've seen a lot of crazy things happen with in terms of like a playoff series, and that's what all sports, man. I've seen a lot of crazy thing happen, man. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's the first of four. Until you got four, you know, I know this, you know, I'm just speaking for me, you know, until I got 4 wins, man, I'm sick to my stomach every game, bro. Like, I need to win. We the ones that's down 0-3. Like, we have to win, bro. Like, because like even if Boston gets 1 game, right, and we up 2-1, it's like I'm thinking in my head, God damn, they so close to getting 2, bro. Like, and it just changes everything, bro. Like,
Oh, facts, man. Hey, but Jimmy Butler doesn't give you a certain level of comfort, though. Understanding the player that Jimmy is, like, come on, man.
Well, I'm comfortable going into the games, but in terms of like being, you know, feeling good about a series, you know, kicking back and saying that we won a series, nah, I'll never be comfortable. You know, even if I have Michael Jordan or Kobe on the team, you know, and they'll feel the same way too. You know, there's once you get comfortable, you're done, bro. You're done.
That's
because
fair.
now it's comfortable going head to head against desperation. I'll take desperation any day.
That's a good point, man. I ain't mad at you. That's a good point, man. But hey, man, good talking to you, Wisdom, man. Like this is what breakdowns of basketball is meant to be about. You know, we're talking about team mentality, X's and O's, man. No narratives of Wisdom, man. That's what I like, man. And so, hey, man, this has been a great playoff round, man. It was good talking to you, bro. I'm a slide right now, man.
Yeah, facts. Same here. Yeah, man. I'm gonna talk to Big Tone. You know, get you on block, man. But you got.
Oh yeah, let him know, man. I'm out here trying to give you your props. I appreciate good
yeah.
basketball, man. So it is what it is, man.
Yeah,
I was wrong, Wisdom. I ain't too less of a man to claim that. I was wrong, but the Miami Heat, and I give it up, man. I didn't expect him to do this. I really didn't expect him to get out the first round, but you know, you got that done.
For sure.
I thought the New York Knicks were going to put up more of a fight. I would have thought that the Cavs were going to beat you, but the way y'all playing now, y'all probably would have dealt with the Cavs too. It would have been a tougher matchup with the size, but y'all are a great team. What I'm seeing is that y'all are a way better team than I thought. Y'all really do it by committee, and coaching is a huge part of that. Team philosophy is a huge part of that. Execution at a high level, especially on offense, when you talk about a whole team. And then in the fourth quarter, you had the best closer in the NBA, bro. Straight up. Straight up.
Yeah.
So I gotta give it up. So let Big Tony know. If you listen to Big Tony, man, come on, man. Come on, backstage Tone. Don't do me wrong like that. But it's all love, though. I don't take it personal, man, in these YouTube streets. It's all love, though. It's all love. But shout out to you, Wisdom, man. Good talking to you, bro.
All right, have a good salute.
Peace, man. Shout out to Ticket Man. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe. Shout out to Ticket Man. He on the court right now practicing them free throws. You know what I mean? Trying to get that percentage up to like 85%. You know what I mean? He working on that follow through. You know what I mean? But shout out to my guy Ticket. You know, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and we're gonna come back when the Lakers get this dub. You know we'll be out here. And if they don't, man, we'll still be out here. You know what I mean? Because we done already proved y'all wrong. It is what it is, though. Shout out to GOAT James. Shout out to AD. Shout out to the Lakers. Shout out to all the Laker fans out there. You know what time it is? Lake Show.